I forgot to open the notes. That's fine, and they're open.
All right.
I hate you. I hate how easy that is for you.
I got shit. Opens my bookmark, clicks on it, and I'm here. Hello, anonymous Kiwi
So
and Key
bitter.
3.
That must
bitter.
be anonymous Kiwi.
All right.
You anonymous Wolverine.
Oh
So-
yes.
What I was hoping for with the mic too is I'm hoping some of that cutting in and out that was happening is because of the other one that I had. So hopefully it'll help.
Oh, I didn't hear that you cut out.
If not,
Check
oh
with you.
well. So
And Akra suddenly also disappeared. Who knows what happens to these people?
No.
right, they're just dropping like flies. Yeah. So you guys kind of have an idea of where you're at.
Yeah, home.
You finally got out of that what do you call it? Giant layers and giant houses, and you had teleported back to your home, and it seems to be still intact. Everything seems to be all right. Jeff has been manning everything. Let's say the town that you guys had kind of started is starting to flourish a little more. Some more buildings going there. You got a little more than halflings and dwarves there now. You know, it seems to be people are starting to come and stop from their travels and whatnot.
Are they paying rent?
You guys basically had set it up so that way you don't have to really run it. You'll just get some, you know, you'll basically get paid as need be.
Taxes.
Right. Right. Not that you guys need any. So
Right. Yeah. No, we're good.
I don't know off the top of my head of how we did the money wise, but you guys don't need any money right now, so we won't
No.
talk about that.
No.
However, business is definitely good. So what would you guys like to do? You know, you get back, you get a nice rest in a nice warm bed, nice safe area. Langlock's wife is there.
I'm not explaining that.
That's who this lady is here.
Holy shit. Sorry.
I forgot he was married.
No, oh no, that was not what that was.
I know. I have a feeling I'm being. But I got it. I will.
Sad
move.
day indeed, boys.
You know, your boy is just frustrating.
At one point or another, she's gonna ask you guys where he's at.
Yep.
Mm,
You know, I think I have shopping to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
He died. He
oh,
died.
no, he didn't.
No, he
Don't be that much of an ass.
He's gone to a better place.
He
yeah.
he threw a bag of holding into a bag of holding and got sucked into the ethereal plane.
So he's dead.
No, he's not dead.
Oh.
So he's dead.
She just
Have I been breathing all this time?
Hey, actually, he just. Do we have any pieces of Langlock laying around?
Pieces of him?
define pieces.
No.
Yeah, I mean what
Like
No,
DNA.
I didn't
Yeah,
leave
he-
my foot,
Sophie.
like, if that's what you're asking.
I was thinking if he's really dead, maybe I could reincarnate him.
He's not dead though. That's the
yeah, I mean you might be able to find like if you go into his room you'll find a few strands of his hair. But short of that, you don't have any like actual pieces of him. At least not enough. I don't think that would you know be able to reincarnate.
Darn.
So you guys for the sake of this, we'll say you guys explained to her.
What?
We'll say for the sake of it, just you explained to her where he has gone. She's she's not very happy about it, of course, but
Fair.
she's hoping that you guys are gonna go find him and bring him back. as she was just reunited with him, and now he is gone again.
Mhm.
Come on, you really come on, right?
She's definitely a little disappointed in his looks and how he's changed himself. However, she still would like to talk to him and kind of try to rekindle with him.
Make
Oh.
little lang locks.
Good looking man.
So, as I said, eventually you guys, go off to your rest, or you guys separate for I don't know how long you guys want to take before you decide you're gonna go try finding Langlock again. But again, it's totally up to you guys.
I was gonna slowly try to start interviewing Dara about Langlock,
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay.
not realizing that it's probably not a good opportunity, like a good time.
Yeah,
Not-
she'll talk to you a little bit, but yeah, I mean, eventually, she kind of wants to take her leave from you and kind of relax on her own and kind of take it all in. So eventually, she would probably head to her chambers and deal with this news, if you will.
Yep, fair. Do I have anything?
The top-down view of this woman is so just there.
It's just
I
like
had to zoom
shoulders
in and
heads,
make
and
sure-
boobs.
There's a foot in there. I don't know what you're talking about. If you get real close, you can see a naked foot in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a person with some.
It's a person. She's got a lot of personality.
Oh shit.
Some fingers.
Um,
One toenail.
you can see one toenail.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said, she ends up taking off and kind of relaxes a little bit. So what I guess we can say it's daytime if you want, or whatever time of day that you guys want to take. If you want to, I was assuming you guys wanted to take at least a day or two, before you headed out again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I need to write this letter to those people who hired me so I can get paid. Because I am not walking up there.
walking up where?
I
Wait,
said I'm
wait.
not
How much
walking
did
up
they offer
there.
to pay you? Wisp, how much did they offer to pay you?
I don't remember. Out of character.
I don't remember neither.
I don't think you ever gave me an exact number. You're just like, oh, they're paying you. I'm like, okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna say, how about you tell them you did it out of the goodness of your heart? They should give you a title, and I'm gonna give you a 500 GP jeweled mace.
I was gonna say
Oh,
they probably would have
okay.
offered you somewhere around the 500, 500 gold pieces to take care of that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Take this from me, please.
Oh, okay.
I have no use for a jeweled mace.
Opens up my character sheet and writes down I have a 500 GP gold mace now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's more of a decorative type deal, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it sounds like this decoration is being sold at a fucking pawn shop. Is what it sounds like.
I
basically.
feel like Snaps would love it though. So
The only thing Four would like to do is during the middle of the night, he would like to go up to Keythree's room and use his goggles of X-ray.
Oh no! Yeah, you'll see you'll see a whole thing. You'll see that the armoire in my room leads to a secret room that has traps and like 4 chests
Oh,
that are
shoot.
all trapped.
I guess wow.
Yeah, I guess how thick or how thick of stuff can those see through?
They I think they can see through. Let me see. Where is my? Ring have X-ray vision. Sorry. 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay.
So would you be able to see into the second room of my?
You got a wooden door, right?
Mhm.
As the secret. So what was the wood? What could you see through it? Sorry.
3 feet of wood and 1 foot of stone.
Yeah, you could definitely see through that, I would think.
To all hell.
Yeah, and you probably it's definitely trapped like crazy, and but you can tell she's got that secret room there.
Oh, she's got a secret room? Of course she does.
Yep.
I'm not going to mess with her stuff, but do I have to like make a dexterity check to tiptoe past the traps? For acrobatics.
I would say because you can see through them, you kind of have an idea of how to open and unlock them. So you make a straight dexterity check with advantage. It doesn't mean you're going to do it successfully unlocking them. You just know how to kind of get by them, I'll say. Yeah, I mean that's you can, being that you can kind of see where they're going, and it is a little difficult because you are looking through, so you're kind of looking and taking turning it off, and just kind of figuring it out. But you do eventually figure out how to get through without springing any of them.
To draw a mustache on Key 3.
Is Key 3 up there right now?
Oh, he said it was at night. I would love
night?
you to beat my passive perception.
Yeah, so you need to make a stealth check while you're doing all this.
Okay.
It just gets yeeted out of the tower.
Look at you!
So
Wait, is it with advantage or without?
It's not with advantage. It'd be the 20.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, it's gonna get stabbed.
You know what? No, Key 3's sleeping, so I will give you advantage, actually.
There you go. You beat it.
Because that would make sense.
I'm at home for the first time in forever. Like, yeah.
So yeah, you definitely sneak in there and make a performance check, I suppose. No, you can make another dex check, I guess, just to see how well you draw a mustache.
All right. Cool. Dex is better than performance.
So
not a good.
You try to make a mustache, and instead it's more when you back up. You draw the mustache, and you're like, crap, I got to make this a little wider. Nope, now I got to make this one a little wider, and it ends up being more of just a straight, solid black line all the way across her lower lip. As you try to
Skyrim tattoos.
Yeah, as you try to adjust it, and you keep on trying to correct it, and it just makes it look horrible. So, and it's fairly noticeable now. So
We'll leave and do the same thing to everyone else, but not check for traps because I don't think they would trap their room. And then do it to myself.
You know what? I'm pretty sure in my room I still have the tripwire at the door from when Langlock pranked me.
Oh yeah, you did put a tripwire. That is right.
Does that mean he has to roll stealth every time?
Without Langlock there?
Probably. I think Acker would probably have it up always.
Yeah, I might as well keep it up.
Oh, damn it.
So go ahead and make.
I was like, I have a passive perception of 21.
Yeah, so just let's see. Would you go? So Bandon, you usually sleep out in your treehouse, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to the treehouse as well?
Oh yeah.
No, Langlock or number 4. Are you going toward Bandon?
Would 4 know that Bandon doesn't sleep in the keep?
Not at this point. You probably never asked him yet. You assumed that he had a room in the keep, and you just can't seem to find him.
I'm really good at
I'd
hiding.
do it to Bandon, and I'd probably just try to blame it on Bandon if I couldn't find him. I'd be like, oh, well, he's the only one without a mustache. It must be him.
So go ahead and make 3 more stealth checks with advantage.
Oh heck yeah. Okay.
And we'll just go right down the list of Discord. So it's going to be Acra, Wisp, and Zeph in that order.
It's really.
Oh God.
Okay. Haha! I catch you. The fuck are you doing in here?
Okay. So you very, very quietly try to sneak into Acra's room, and you're quiet as hell, but you don't see that tripwire. And you just kind of you trip over and poof, and smack into your face. However, because you got the natural 20, you're able to kind of recover and put your hands down enough and just quiet enough that Acra doesn't seem to wake up. However, when you sneak, and then go ahead and make 3 more just straight dex checks just to see what happens for your mustache drawing capabilities.
It's gonna be terrible.
I mean, he didn't pass my passive perception.
I know. Just roll all three just for the hell of it right now. Yeah. All right.
For the shits and giggles.
Yep. You wouldn't have advantage on all of them, but it doesn't matter because they're all
the highest or the first
anyway. Yeah. So, and you do get a pretty decent looking mustache on Acra for sure. I mean, it's got a little curly Q if you want it, or however design you put on it looks good on Acra. You go into there. You go. You go into Wisp's room, and as soon as you open the door and you just take one little step in, she kind of, her eyes just fly open and just stare at you.
This is just a dream.
I'm literally sleeping on the floor in my bedroll. My ears just perk up, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I was looking for a ball of yarn, and I thought you would have one.
Get out.
Okay.
I'm trying to sleep.
And then
my plan has been foiled.
So then you work your way into Zeph's room, and Zeph is completely out, and you're able to easily sneak on through. And
he already has a mustache.
In Zeph's dream, he's kind of drawn himself. It looks like he's trying to put a mustache on there. So you just kind of slide the little paintbrush or little pen or whatever you're using, and Zeph effectively puts a mustache on himself.
This is what happens when you invite a child into your home. He's only like 14.
What?
So you wander around and you find a place to kind of crash. As we'll say for the sake of it, somebody shows you some room to sleep in, some bed of some sort.
There's always the stables,
right? And
or the bar.
You attempt to put a mustache on yourself with no mirror or no reflective surface to go off of, and it looks horrible.
Okay. Kind of like the first one he did.
Yeah, you really think bad. It looks okay. What ended up actually happening is somehow you were like, you kind of put it like on your nose, so it's like from the tip of your nose kind of going down. It just looks weird. And then you're able to, fall asleep.
Doesn't he already have a mustache? I'm confused. This picture has a mustache.
I don't know. That picture is just a picture.
Okay, it's not accurate. Got it.
No. It was a cool picture. Yeah, it was a cool picture that I just grabbed.
So. Okay. I was confused. I was like, what?
Other than that, you guys all wake up the next morning and find some mustaches on some people and no mustaches on other people.
Keith, what's up with that weird line on your face?
This weird line on my. Oh my god. Oh my. And then Keith just runs back to her room, checks to make sure everything is still there, and adds like 7 more traps. Just because she's paranoid.
Yeah, so we'll say by the end of this, you end up. I mean, unless you want to spend like the part of the day to do it.
Keith, what happened to your face?
What do you mean? What happened to your face?
What are you?
Like,
oh no, this is just all natural. I just haven't shaved this morning.
Your nose is very, virile. Okay.
Hey, I don't make fun of your nose hairs. Or your knuckle hairs.
It looks like you got like some paint or marker or something.
Oh God. I laughed too hard. It hurts. Oh no. Oh, I'm lightheaded.
So, I mean, what else? What else would you guys like to do?
Wiss needs to shop for stuff.
Okay.
All right. So, just real quick, putting stuff in the bag of not the bag of holding, the vault. Does anyone want to throw anything in the vault? Bandon, do you want me to put your bag of holding money into the Bowie funds?
Yes.
Okay.
Just a thought. Pretty soon I'll be able to cast True Resurrection.
Ooh.
But that costs like 25,000 gold pieces.
We have that in diamonds.
Diamonds do we have?
That's what Zeph looks like in the morning.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Wiss has got a list, and I'm sticking to it.
I guess once after cleaning off her face, Akra will also probably go shopping.
Okay, so you guys wait. Keith, are you going with?
Yeah, I couldn't have done the vault stuff like before this, but I just wanted to make sure.
Really going shopping?
I just
Mirror Bar, right?
Yeah, Mirror Bar would be closest.
Room.
So is anyone doing anything in particular? So you guys basically have like the first half of the day before you start heading out shopping. Does anyone want to do anything before you go?
I pretend to measure my room.
Okay. Yeah, I figured Keith would be the one doing most of the trapping, setting traps again.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Oh my
else?
God! You know what? He wouldn't have been able to sneak into my room anyways because of the magic mouth. Because I never said he was allowed in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did put a magic mouth.
It would have screamed.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in my room?
Yeah.
Bob.
So yeah, that would have been great.
Zeph wants to try to find like one of the dwarves or halflings, one of them that can do some like work for him, some building of some stuff.
What kind of work?
Stone work.
Okay. Yeah, you can find somebody in town.
Okay.
And you kind of stroll back in about halfway through the day after whatever talks you want. Just message me what you want to do.
I already talked to you about it a little bit the other day.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know what you're doing. Got it.
Would somebody would they have the components for reincarnate at Neobar or not?
What are the components for that? Let's see.
Something expensive.
Rare oils and unguents.
Whatever.
You could. I'd say you can find those easy enough there.
You think I could find a small piece of polished marble there? Maybe even like a miniature portal carved from ivory.
Okay. So
those are my most exotic things on this list.
Zeph, yours. Sorry, I was just trying to think. Zeph, your speaking or your conversation, it probably costs you about 1,000 to 1,200 gold to make that happen.
Zeph having phone sex or something, or what?
I'm gonna do a flat 2,000 to make sure it's the best this person's ever done.
All right, cool, fair enough.
Question: before I left this place, would I know if I could get some tables and chairs and a rug?
Yeah, you could get.
Here?
I mean, Mirror Bar's a really big city. You can get that stuff there. Here, like in Little Town, you got it'd be more of a general store type stuff. So just your general provisions. You'd have to go to Mirror Bar for that.
All right. I guess I'll just get all that stuff there. Why make more than one trip at this point?
All right.
I want to point out I have table, and then later on the list, I was like, I need another table after all the stuff a table and another table.
So as you guys start to gather in the courtyard, just before you get ready to head out to Mirabar, you kind of hear Jeff kind of yell, saying, "Hey, we have a visitor, coming through the gates right now."
Oh, we do. Oh. Thank you,
and you
Jeff.
guys-
You're the best, Jeff. I love you, Jeff.
You guys see a familiar cart come through.
Familiar.
Snaps!
What is this?
Snaps
And
the
then
Kraken!
Out of the cart jumps a familiar gnome. And looks like
know.
Snaps McCracken has come back to visit. Seeing he's missed you. He's missed you guys the last time he stopped by, which is it wasn't too long ago, so it's kind of on his way back from Mirabar. He figured he'd try catch you guys again.
I'm confused. Who is this gnome?
Oh, Snaps, my favorite gnome.
He goes, "Yeah, I've missed you guys. I tried to stop by earlier, and I hope you got my message, and just wanted to see how everything was, and see if you guys might be interested in purchasing or trading anything."
Always.
So did you get my the message that I had sent about the something I'd like you guys to take a look at and
Went to the
Elite.
Tinkerer. PQ. What is PQ stuff? What does that mean?
Back to
stuff?
Key 3's notes.
Yeah, so you guys would have gotten
Oh, flash grenade.
I don't know what PQ. Yeah, what do you got? I don't know what you
Signed
mean by PQ.
by PQ from earlier. I have no idea. I wrote PQ, so.
I don't know what the hell it means.
Our Penarol Quartz Toil.
Okay. So yeah,
About a
you guys,
tower.
Yeah, you guys would remember. We'll say in your characters remember what he was talking about and trying to find there's some type of tinkerer that he was looking for and was hoping you guys might be able to help track him down because he can't seem to find him.
We'd probably tell him that after we find the Langlock, that they'd be on our list.
Yeah, he kind of looks around. He sees Wisp and he sees 4, and yeah,
Who the fuck are these guys?
I see you guys are missing a person and a couple people, and you got a couple new people. So, and he'll introduce himself to 4 and Wisp as Snaps McCracken, magic dealer extraordinaire.
Oh, hi.
Snaps McCracken, does he have a mustache too?
Yeah. I think all gnomes are supposed to have mustaches.
His voice has changed now.
Probably because I don't remember what he sounds like.
Something crazy.
It probably was, and I'm not going to tell you.
I get you.
How good of magic deals are you dealing in?
The best.
Is it just strictly magic?
Got my edge of subtlety from him.
Oh. He probably actually Bandon for you. He probably have enough of the oils and you're looking for.
Oh, cool.
Being that those are kind of magic components. So if you're looking for any components or anything like that, he might have some of those. But he says in particular, though, I have I do have some weapons available. I have a couple things of one piece of armor and a couple other things that you can wear, or 2 pieces of armor and a couple things you can wear.
What kind of armor?
Show us everything, my friend.
Yeah. If you've got like a list or even planning, I'm ready to be broke again.
Okay, so Bandon, you just hand over the 3K, or do you want to hear what he's first?
Oh, I definitely want to have the components, so I'll.
Okay. So yeah, he'll take it. He'll take that for sure, and Mark put it away. He'll even give you a discount on it. He'll make it 27.
Woohoo!
Our buddy.
So what would you guys like to know about first?
You said you only had one thing of armor, so
I have 2 things of armor.
2 things of armor.
3 weapons, and I have a cool it's not quite a potion. It's like an oil type thing, and I have a set of rings, and I have a headband, and I have a vest.
What's your
all right?
Armor. All right. Well, I have a piece of splint armor.
Splint.
and I have a piece of leather armor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What would you like to hear about first?
Splint.
What's the
Splint
splint?
armor, heavy armor?
Yeah, it's heavy.
He kind of looks at you, Akra, and he's like, if I remember correctly, this would be something that's more suited to you. I got this, as well as one of the weapons that I'm carrying with from some traveling clergymen that didn't seem to need it anymore, and
I don't know how I feel about that statement out of character.
as the one person that would want to hear this stuff loses drops out of Discord.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we'll go back to that stuff. Yeah, we'll go
wow,
back
he
to
just
that stuff.
completely dropped.
Yeah, he's
it.
gone. So something I wonder if something happened to the internet or something. So we'll come back to that stuff. But so the leather armor, it's called owl hide. It's a jacket that's got a hood and it's all covered in giant owl feathers.
There we go.
Wow.
Jack.
I'm back.
And,
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all right. So I switched over to leather armor, so you're gonna have to wait for stuff now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry.
While you wear this owl hide, you do get a boost to your AC, and you also get advantage on perception checks. Also, when you raise the hood, it causes wings to sprout from the back of the hide. And you get a flying speed of 40 feet per 1 minute, and you can only use this once per long rest.
Oh my god, how much does it cost? How much?
Well, starting price is 2,500 gold pieces.
Okay. We're just gonna. I think we're not gonna buy anything till we've heard everything, right, everyone? Okay.
Let me rehear that split. I don't know. That might change things.
It does require attunement.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
Owl?
The owl hide does.
What is the AC boost?
The AC boost would be a +1.
+1. Okay.
So it's basically like studded.
Basically, but it gets a cool little owl.
Yeah, it gets some cool stuff.
Yeah. All right, I'm just opening up. I'm opening up all the different things that I have here. So
yeah.
So the next thing is he was in the middle of telling you, Acker, he's picked up this weapon and this splint mail from some traveling clergy that and he thinks that you would be one of the only people that'd be interested and possibly able to wear it. And use this particular weapon. So he kind of starts explaining to you that the splint armor is called Spirit Link Splint Armor. It requires attunement by a cleric or a paladin. It basically it absorbs both light and dark energy, and it can even transform that energy into healing. While wearing the armor, you gain +1 to your AC, as well as resistance to radiant and necrotic damage. Also, when an ally within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack that deals necrotic or radiant damage, you can use your reaction to give that ally immunity to the necrotic and/or radiant damage from the attack. And then the ally can right away use a spend a hit die to regain hit points.
Wow!
It can be used once per short or long rest.
Oh my god!
I am very interested.
That would be running you about 2,700 gold pieces.
Gotcha. I'm writing everything down.
All right.
Same.
Definitely stealing some of these ideas from my game.
The next thing that he's going along the line with that armor, this would be kind of geared a little more toward you, Akra. I have a staff of righteous striking. It's a quarter staff. It requires attunement by a cleric or paladin. It can be wielded as a +3 quarter staff. It has 10 charges. When you hit with a melee attack, you can expend up to 3 of its charges. And for each charge that you expend, it gets an extra d6 of radiant damage. It regains the charges at 1d6 +4 per day, or at dawn. If you expend the last charge, you roll a d20. On a 1, the staff becomes a non-magical quarterstaff.
Mhm.
That would run you about 7,700 gold pieces.
7,700?
Yes.
That's a lot.
A little
Yeah,
expensive.
it's also
But
plus
yeah, but
3.
it's also really cool.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
The
How much
next
is it?
thing-
Sorry.
7,700.
Okay.
And you guys, or he kind of looks at you. He's like, when we start talking about pricing, let me see that sword of yours.
Waith or the dragon or flame tongue?
Flame tongue.
Mm.
He's in.
Yes. Get rid of it.
So when you guys
Heck
when
yeah.
you guys get to the point of talking about it, or working on
Right, yeah.
keep in mind he really likes that.
Okay, gotcha.
He wants it back.
So the next thing I got for you is some oil called Essence of Darkness.
Ooh.
This oil, essentially, just to make it easier, you can basically either do two things with it. One, you can spread it on your entire, or if you swallow it, your entire body, including your hair, teeth, and even the whites of your eyes, become pure matte black in color. And it grants a +10 to stealth checks. As long as you have no equipment and are wearing no clothes.
Naked.
But you can also take it, and if you use a short rest and you dilute the 1 dose of it into a gallon of water, it becomes a dye that you can treat your clothes and equipment of one character with. While you're wearing that dyed clothing, you get this advantage on stealth checks. Both those bonuses will stack. So if you drink it and you have dyed equipment with it, you get +10 to stealth, and you get advantage on stealth checks.
Does the dye last? Like it's
It
dyed
lasts-
forever?
Regardless of how you use it, it lasts for 6 hours.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, Bob, not to say that I would be interested, but if I were to be in animal shape, would that be considered to be without clothes?
Yeah, probably. I'd say sure.
Nothing like being terrified by the invisible bear of the night.
Yeah.
So you've got to go like
This
Eric
is oil.
Foreman.
Is it like one use or? Like-
I haven't rolled how many uses yet, so let's see.
Okay, gotcha.
It actually has 4 uses as of right now.
Okay, so 6 hours total for each use, 4 uses.
Yep.
Okay.
And then and you can it's actually kind of an unstable material.
Mhm.
You can throw it up to 20 feet and it shatters on impact. Where it explodes, it basically becomes darkness spell on the center that it struck. So it's kind of got 3 different uses. This with those 4 uses in it, this is going to run you about 5,000 pieces.
5,000?
Actually, not bad.
5,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
Some nice stuff.
The only way this does not work is if Flame Tongue is around.
The next thing that he's got for you guys are some rings. They're called rings.
You know who else likes rings?
These are called the Rings of Shared Suffering.
Ooh.
Both, so it's a set of 2 rings, and they require attunement. You can only wear 1 ring at a time, while another person has to wear the other ring and also be attuned to it. Both people gain +1 to AC, as well as the saving throws, just like a ring of protection. But so you can wear it. So I take that back. You can wear, 1 person can wear that ring, and it's basically a ring of protection, and that's it. However, when 2 people wear the rings, they become bound, and if both creatures are wearing the rings and are on the same plane, they both receive the benefit of any magical effect that increases their AC.
So haste.
So yeah, haste. So if you cast haste, so if say you were wearing one's wisp and Keythree's wearing one, if you cast haste on Keythree, you would get just the AC bonus. Or if someone's wearing another ring of protection, you would get that AC bonus as well. Also,
But you can. Okay, never mind. I got it.
Also, any magical effect that heals hit points or grants temporary hit points gets divided among those two people evenly. If there's any left over, it goes to the person that the spell or whatever was focused on. So in the same scenario, if Wisp, if you cast Cure Wounds on yourself and it ended up being a 9, you would get 5 and Q3 would get 4.
I have a feeling there's some bad shit that happens with this spell.
It's called shared suffering. When you get hurt, you both get fucked.
Yep, this effect does come at a price. Any damage that's dealt to either creature is divided evenly between both creatures. If it can't be divided evenly, the creature who actually suffered the attack takes the extra damage. Also, if one of the ring bearers dies while the other one survives, the survivor has to make a wisdom saving throw or suffer 4d8 psychic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful.
At least don't die.
It's like having warding bond up.
Kinda. If at any point one of the rings is not attuned or destroyed, then the other ring just acts as a ring of protection. So those will run you 6,000 gold pieces.
Did you say that it's any damage of any kind or just magical damage that they share? Okay.
Any damage whatsoever.
Okay.
The next one is
divided equally, correct?
Correct. And if it can't be divided equally, whoever was targeted takes the more. So again, if it gets hit with 9 and it's targeting you, you would take the 5, and whoever else would take the 4.
Does healing, the magical healing we're talking about, does that include potions?
If it's any magical healing, so yes, potions would be considered. Yep.
I think the only non-magical healing we have is Band.
The healing kit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or hit die.
See what I got. Okay, the next thing is something that's actually a lot easier to. It's basically a headband of intelligence. It acts the same as a headband of intellect. You get 9 while you're wearing the headband, you get 19 to your intelligence score. No attunement. And he's only charging 200 gold pieces for that one.
Wow, nice.
The next thing is called the Vest of Missile Protection. This one requires attunement, and it's basically a vest that has to, it's useless if it's worn under medium or heavy, and it cannot fit over the medium or heavy armor. But it functions normally when worn under light armor or no armor. While it's worn, missile attacks against you are made with disadvantage. So, pretty straightforward. And that's going to run you 2,800 gold pieces.
Okay.
Didn't you say that there were 3 weapons?
Yes, that's about time.
So the next 2 weapons, he kind of looks at you guys and kind of has a smirk on his face, and he's like, these ones come with some story.
Oh God.
These ones, let's just put it this way. They sometimes will talk.
Oh no!
It's way
Hesper's like, no more. No more. I look at Hesperus and I'm like, oh God.
The first one is called Quarry. Quarry like rock quarry.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay. Not the story about this one is not too long ago there was some group of slaves of Drow that were sent to dig out an area outside of Menzoberranzan. It's basically a city of the Drow. So they can, and as they worked, there was an orc in the group of slaves that devised a plan to revolt and overthrow the priestess who oversaw their work. The slaves rose up against their cruel mistress, except for one cowardly halfling who hid in a crevice. As the priestess was overrun by slaves, she used her dying breath to pull a stone down around her. The halfling was trapped in a crevice, clutched her pick. Excuse me. This is a war pick, by the way. She clutched her pick and screamed as her oxygen slowly trickled away. Wow. Months later, there was a raiding party that dug through the rubble as they trekked toward the Drow city. They heard moans and cries. Thinking that there was a trapped victim, they worked their way toward the moans and cries, and all they found was a tiny set of remains skeletal hand, and the skeletal hand was tightly gripping a worn pick. And the raiding party took the pick with them, and it found its way into Snaps McCracken's.
Wow, that sounds terrible.
So what it is, again, like I said, it's a war pick that requires attunement. It's a +1. You also get something called Last Wish. Basically, it's able to manifest a halfling's last wish. You're able to cast Meld into Stone and Stone Shape once per day.
That's
Also, when you make an attack roll with the pick, you roll a second d20. If the second d20 has nothing to do with the attack roll. However, if the two d20 numbers without modifiers are the same, a rock appears out of nowhere and smashes into the target's head, dealing 1d6 bludgeoning damage. And the target must make a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until his next turn.
That's really funny.
Okay.
Too bad I can't use it.
So that little piece will probably run you close to. Damn it! Why didn't I not write a price down for this? We'll say close to like.
Oh, jeez, bless you.
70. We'll say
sorry,
75.
I'll never sneeze again, Key 3.
What was that for the price?
What was it?
7,500.
Okay.
But he's he's willing to talk about that particular price. He doesn't. He's getting sick of the talking and the crying and the whining.
Oh God.
That the thing basically is doing. It's not really doing much talking. It's more or less. The next thing, and the final thing he has for you, he pulls out. Looks to be like a long. It looks to be a length of rope, which acts as a whip. It looks to be stained, with a lot of blood, and just kind of seems like the stain. It's like a really dark color of blood, and it seems like it's permanent into this rope. It belonged at one point to somebody known only as the Hangman. This hooded executioner roamed the lands, showing up unexpectedly to punish and murder those who he found guilty of a set of laws that only he knew. Eventually, a party of Justicars sent by the masked lords of Waterdeep managed to track him down, surrounded his unassuming house, and attempted to starve the dangerous man out. Days later, they slammed the front door down, and they found him hanging from with a sickly grin frozen on his face.
That's fucking God damn it. So we've got the one that's crying, and then this one who's just like absolutely terrifying. Got it.
Yep. And this one,
McCracken or Whips McCracken.
So this one is also a +1 magic weapon. And when you hit with this whip, you can choose to attempt to grapple the person, a la Indiana Jones, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And so essentially, it's a free action. It works with the attack, similar to what those things did to you guys when Acker got wrapped up a bunch of times.
The robbers.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not good. Yeah.
You do add your proficiency bonus to that grappling check, and you can attempt to move the creature that you have grappled using the grappling rules normally, but they always will remain 10 feet behind you, trailing by the rope. The next thing you can do is when you have a creature grappled with this it's called the Hangman's Noose feature, you can use your action to tighten the noose, asphyxiating the victim. When you use choke, it's a 2d6 plus your strength or dex modifier to the creature, and it's an automatic.
It's fucking dark, dude.
That one.
And is it choke as an action?
Choke is an action, but it's an automatic hit.
Okay.
You just say I'm tightening it, so it wouldn't count as an attack action. It'd be a full action, so you couldn't do it twice. So that's what Snaps McCracken has brought for you guys.
How much is the news?
Is going to run you 8,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
I feel like Langlock would love that.
again, he's willing to discuss all these prices, especially these two that
Won't stop talking.
Yeah, this one he says kind of seems to talk almost all the time, and just wants to. He just says weird stuff. So he seems to want you to just do things that you would otherwise not do. So,
can I hold the whip and ask it a question?
It doesn't really talk to you unless you attune to it.
Oh, they need to be attuned to.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
They've just been around.
To talk to him.
they've been around snaps long enough, and they've been bored enough not to be attached. So they kind of started to kind of push their senses out a little further in order to talk to snaps.
The other one's just screaming.
Yep.
So I'm definitely interested in the splint snap combo.
Okay. So
right.
So for the splint, basically he just if you want to make persuasion check for both.
Sure, why not?
Otherwise, for like I said, for the righteous striking, why don't you go and make a persuasion check first?
I'll make a persuasion check for the splint first.
Okay, go ahead. He's kind of looks at you. I like you a lot. If you buy the staff with it, I'll drop it down to 2,200 gold pieces.
All right, yeah, I can.
Otherwise, it's going to be full price.
All right, so 2,200.
So it's
and then how
99.
much would you be willing to lower the price of the staff if I traded in Flame Tongue?
I'd give it to you as an even trade.
Oh shit!
I have a buyer for this sword. After I sold it, I came across somebody else that was interested in getting it.
All right, yeah. I mean, and then how about, and then I'll pick up the headband of intellect. And if someone else wants it, I can just give an in trade or something.
So is anybody else interested? So you already bought two. So is anyone else interested in the headband?
I was.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you can.
The only thing I can actually get.
All right. So Akra, do you want you? Well, you can get the vest as well.
I could, but it requires attunement, and I don't want to attune to anything else.
That's
so
why.
Akra, are you buying those two?
I'll just buy the other two, and I'll let Wisp get the.
Okay. Cool. So let me just drop these in.
So let me get out of my notes because
you will see them both in your inventory or under the items section now.
So let's see. I had 350 platinum pieces. So that's 35 minus 22.
And you'll see Flame Tongue disappear out of your
thing. Oh, it's so sad.
Can I just want to put in our chat my notes on that.
I see you really love my sword. I appreciate it.
So much. I will mourn its loss.
So
I just spit out what I was drinking all over my computer. Nice. That was awesome.
All right. So Wisp, he says, yeah, so 200 gold pieces. If you want to haggle, you can try haggle. It's just a straight persuasion check.
Okay, I would like to haggle. I mean, I really want this, but do I really want this?
He looks at you and says, yeah, I think you really do. Give me 100 gold pieces. It's all yours.
All right, here you go, bud. I really appreciate this. And I hand him the 100 gold.
All right, and you'll see the headband of intelligence in your inventory or under the items section. Just let me know if you're putting it on right away.
I don't like it when you say stuff like that to me.
Well,
I really don't.
Yeah, you're not going to.
Thank you.
What? Who's next?
Did anyone want the vest of missile protection? Bandon, did you actually want it?
No.
No? Okay. All right. then I would like to make a
make
package deal.
Okay.
If possible.
Sure. He's definitely willing to do that. What?
All right. So the owl hide, the essence of darkness, and the rings of suffering.
Okay.
Let me do my math again, real quick.
So at the current full price,
it's $13.5.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where's my math for my fucking gems? Okay, here it is. Okay. I have 12,000 gold and gems. Do you want it?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Where are you?
Oh, hey.
So he looks at you and he thinks about it. And he thinks about it. Sorry, I had stuff written down, so let me just see what the total is. I'm pretty sure he's gonna take the deal.
Mm-hmm. Just 1,500 off.
Yeah, but let me just verify. I'll do that. Fair enough.
Cool. Oh, that's so many gems gone, guys. This is wonderful.
You said Essence of Darkness,
the rings of suffering, and the owl hide.
And yeah, so these should be starting to pop up in your inventory. And there you go.
Thank you very much.
So he looks at you. I got 2 weapons left and a vest. Langlock, if you're talking, I cannot hear you. See you lighting up?
No, I am not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's been lighting up.
Oh, got it. So, all right, cool. He I wish you would have taken these 2 things off my hands, but that's quite all right. And I guess.
Any scrolls by any chance?
Sorry, fresh out of those. No scrolls.
Jedi mind trick, like the hand wave. Are you sure?
You can make a persuasion check if you want.
Oh damn!
He kind of looks at you and he looks around. Is he serious?
Yes, he is.
Sadly, he's serious at all times.
No scrolls. Sorry, no scrolls. Are you even old enough to purchase things?
I know how to roast the poor kid.
Remember, Snaps has a little bit of an attitude.
Yeah, he does.
We love him. Praise be.
All right. Anything else? Anyone want either one of those 3 things or no?
No. Hey, would you want to buy obedience?
Obedience. Probably you could. Let me look at it again. He'd probably offer. I'll give you, I don't know, 1,500 gold for it.
Sure.
All right. So go ahead and add 1,500 gold. And obedience is gone.
I don't know what that is, but
it was basically a sword, I believe it was.
Trident.
A trident, that's right. It was a trident that allowed you to cast Dominant Beast 3 times, as long as the beast has an 8 swimming speed. So, and if you dropped it in water, it would just float to the top. So.
Wow, buoyant. You could technically use it as a flotation device.
You could. So, all right, cool. He is willing to buy it if anyone else wants to buy. Otherwise, or wants to sell, I should say. Otherwise, I have to quickly go check my daughter. My wife is.
Okay.
So what I'll say for the sake of this, unless you guys really want to role play something, you can get almost anything you want from Mirror Bar for cost, essentially. Whatever it says in the handbook is what it costs you. When it comes to when it comes to your chairs and tables, we'll figure something.
So, I'm gonna need your limit on healing potions just when you get back.
Yeah, there'll be something.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I'll figure it out.
I don't know where the cost of these things would be.
So
yeah, just send me if there's anything that's not in the hand, just message me a list.
Probably a bunch of things in that.
That's fine. Just message me a list and I'll figure something out. And we'll just say you got the stuff and you took it. We'll take it away later. The gold away. So so whatever's on your list is as long as it's not too out of the ordinary, you should be fine.
The two things I talked about were the two most unordinary things I had in there.
The figurine.
It's like a oval. It's kind of like people used to put pictures in, kind of, but it's made of ivory.
Completely. You'll be able to find a jeweler that can make one for you.
Apparently, it's worth 5 gold pieces, is what it says in the spell. But that's all I'm getting from my spell. So, all right, item.
All right, let's see what Keith has to say about the items I purchased.
So you guys figure that out, and I'll be right back. Right?
Okay. Every time I get things from him, I think, why? This is going to be great. Look, I've got some new items I can hang around in my room. And he's like, oh, if you ever put that on, let me know. I'm like,
Fucking fuck.
I'm not putting this on ever, but thanks for confirming. Thanks for confirming.
Thank you for doing that, because otherwise I was going to put it on and probably would have been banned for me.
Oh, no, I'm just going to hang it up in my room.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
The thing I was thinking of was like, oh, 19 intelligence. I mean, that's one of the only 2 stats that I don't have that's pretty decent. Why not?
I'm just like, oh, it looks kind of cool. It's not really expensive.
200 gold. I should have known.
It's 200 gold, and it's no
attunement. Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, speaking of, does anybody want a normal ring of protection? Not the one that
require attunement.
It does require attunement.
No, because I can't attune to anything else.
I'm trying to remember what I'm attuned to. I was attuned to Flame Tongue, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Okay.
So that's one thing. Oh, and then I have a cloak of protection and a ring of protection. Which I'm probably going to take off one ring of protection. I'm probably going to take off the ring, because I don't know what you plan on doing with the your rings of shared suffering.
You got me, my dude.
I figured as soon as you got it, because I have the largest health pool.
No.
It said something about you. What if he said, and I quote, you could be wearing another ring of protection, and it would also count as. It's like, what? I was confused.
No, it works as a normal ring of protection if you're not attuned to it.
No, if only one person is attuned to it.
Oh, if only one person's attuned to it.
Yeah. So I have both rings, and I'm only attuned to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I can attune to the other, and I'll basically double our health, effectively. And if I decide to get Warding Bond or something, can I get Warding Bond? I think that might just be Cleric. Yeah, it's just Cleric. So basically it's Warding Bond without having a Cleric. Yeah. But yeah, I'll unattune it. I'm willing to attune to that for you.
Does magical armor need to be attuned? Am I attuned to my armor right now?
I don't. Is it just like a +1?
Yeah. What am I gonna unattune from?
You don't need to be unattuned from it. From your armor.
Can I put the jacket on top of my armor? Do I put the jacket on top of my armor?
I think that's how it went.
what did you all buy, Key 3? The vest of
Owl hide
Oh,
is a
the owl hide.
jacket. Is that the armor in and of itself?
Yeah, I think it counts as
It's an
the armor. It's armor,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh
So-
no. My guys. I don't know if I can do this.
Alright, so Staff of Righteous Striking. I've got Spirit Link. Splint Armor. Oh, my AC's going down by 2. This is gonna be
I'm still trying to find the place where I can find the prices. I'm struggling. Langlock's thing's just permanently lit.
Damn lit.
God.
Actually, it's
Sorry.
only going down by 1, I think, my armor. Because if I do the Ring of Shared Suffering, it's like a Ring of Protection.
Yeah.
Watch, now you're gonna get hit by 1 above your AC every time.
It's gonna
Or your AC now every
Right.
time.
I'm gonna I might actually take shield, even though I told Bob I was like, no, I won't do that. I might actually do it now because my AC's slowly crawling down. On the bright side, I've got more support stuff now with my Spirit Link armor. Because Splint is below plate.
Yeah.
Oh, you need armor, don't you? For.
Yeah, but I'm just not gonna charge into the fray anytime soon, because when we get back, I'm gonna fix bad news. So
Right.
hopefully I won't have to rely on a sword.
Right, I'm just saying, I've got some +1 chainmail.
Require attunement?
Nope.
Oh, sweet. That makes.
Yeah, so I'd probably just say like 500 gold and boom. Because it's just in my inventory. It's in my stuff left in my room. Chain +1.
Bob just said he's sorry, but it's going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. He's got to put his daughter to bed. His wife isn't home yet.
That's cool.
So.
Oh, that's okay.
We're just
Question: Does anybody know where I can find these prices?
I don't think it normally.
Just search it online.
I did, but it's like, oh, here, search for the things. I'm like, I don't want to type it in. I just want to scroll for it.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I mean, I have this Google Drive thing, and it's someone gave it to me, and for the most part, it's been accurate, but I don't know if it's completely accurate because it's got everything.
Normally, you don't buy chairs and tables.
Like it's got books and other stuff, and then it's got like flowers, and it's got a whole bunch of stuff in here, and it looks official, but I was like, I don't know.
I don't think it
Some
is
of them.
official. Maybe it is.
Well, actually, it tells you what page they're on too, which is really funny.
Huh.
It says PHB 150. So I'm assuming those. Yeah, page 150 apparently.
Well, yeah,
for some of these items.
Some of these items are in the player's handbook, like an abacus or book. Different types of clothes. I'm looking for chairs.
The knickknack merchant thing is in every single one of the things is in there, except for the last 4 things, which are in the Dungeons Master's Guide.
Which page on the Dungeon Master's Guide? I've got so many different books. Just tell me the page.
Well, those are just magical items, so I'm not looking for those.
All right. Where does it say the price of chairs and stuff? Because I might have the book.
Oh, there's a furniture one. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me go back to the furniture. I mean, I don't really care. Furnitures and interior decor. So there's a few things that are mentioned in here, but not everything is mentioned. But I just think it's really funny that barrel, basket, chests, and jug are all mentioned in the PHB.
Yeah, they are. It's because you might get those storage.
It's okay. What an armchair is like 12 GP. I was like, okay, calm.
Well, where do you find like armchairs?
That some of them, as I said, some of them do not exist. That's why I was like,
okay. Well, I mean, I'd say probably just pitch it to Bob and see what he thinks.
I was just gonna send him the whole thing, be like, does these count? Some of these things.
Oh, I just paid like 2,000.
Okay. Blankets. Do we have pillows in this?
I think they count. I think they go with bedrolls.
We've got a ton of really nice pillows from that
And we
evil
do.
dungeon.
I wouldn't know this,
but we do.
Well, since we're apparently taking our shopping trip together, we'd probably tell you. We're going shopping, and I'm liking my new stuff that I got. I know everyone else is happy that I've changed weapons.
I didn't really care.
So
Guess who's
I've
gonna
got
be teleporting.
Yeah, I've got a plus 13 to attack now, and when I use my channel divinity, it becomes a plus 18.
Oh God!
If I up my charisma, and when our proficiency bonuses go up, I can realistically have a plus 20 to my attacks.
Jesus.
Hard hitter. It does less damage than Flame Tongue, but I'm willing to make this sacrifice for you guys. And plus it does, if we go against any fire-based enemies, which I don't think we will, I'll still have better damage overall.
I'm gonna have a really shit AC when this is done. Oh God.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the strikeout in here?
What's your current AC?
19.
Oh, there
It's gonna get a lot less.
Well, I mean, the minimum you're gonna have is a 17.
Are you sure?
Your armor is +1. And leather starts at 11.
You're right. 17. That's not bad. Okay.
17's not terrible.
Higher than mine.
And
given that you're gonna basically have half damage whenever you're hit, and I've got 163 hit points.
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna have to unattune from one of my weapons.
Oh.
So.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh yeah, I'm still shopping
as well.
Is that ring of shared suffering worth losing heal?
That is a difficult question.
Because I'd have to unattune Hesperus for sure, not the Edge of Subtlety.
I think since I have a lot more support stuff, we might be able to get away with not having heal.
Also, I won't be attuned to a cursed thing.
Yeah, that's also probably a good thing.
What does it do? I'm just curious.
What?
The curse. Wasn't it just like you have this insane impulse to steal money and stuff from the rest of us?
Yeah. I had to keep a running total of how much I'd stolen.
Oh yeah, and if she didn't steal enough, then it caused her to get exhaustion, I think.
Yeah, once she attuned to the blade, you can't unattune to it until you found. She would have had to find a cumulative of 20,000 gold.
I was on my way.
You start to go mad. she was starting to go mad if she doesn't find at least 150 gold a day by any means. So that's basically what it was, and then it was removed by a curse or from a what do you call it?
A greater restoration.
Yeah. Yep. And actually removed
50 gold a day.
Yeah, it actually removed the sentience of the blade entirely.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think with the support stuff I have, that we're gonna be a little bit better off.
All right. So Bob, do you want to change your attunement list?
Yep, that's what I was gonna do. So, key 3, did you change stuff?
Yeah. So instead of the Ring of Protection, I have the Ring of Shared Suffering, but it's just me, so it's the same thing.
Okay.
Right now.
It's just you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'll take off my slot then.
Yeah. Because basically, I'm thinking, if we think we're about to go into a fight, we would then maybe,
Switch
I
off.
would, yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna unattune from Hesperus and attune to Owlhide.
Okay, let's see.
This is big, guys. I'm gonna miss Hesperus so bad.
Okay, so you have the Edge of Subtlety, the Owlhide, and Shared Suffering.
Yeah.
All right, Acker, did you change anything? Obviously, Flame Tongue.
Flame Tongue is the big one.
Okay, and then you did the Staff of Righteous Striking for that, right?
Yep.
Righteous Striking. Okay.
So I'm gonna put the Ring of Protection in my notes.
And did you take what did you take off? What else did you?
So I took off the Ring of Protection that I have.
Okay, and attuned to the Splint Mail?
Cloak of Protection.
Yep. You
or
still
the
have
Spirit Link. Yeah.
Spirit. Okay.
And then I might just switch that out for the Ring of Suffering if ever Key3 hands it to me for like battles and stuff.
All right, and then Langlock. You didn't change. Langlock's not here.
Yeah.
Zeph.
Oh, I did offer him +1 chain. It's not attunement.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need to know attunement wise. Zeph, you have the Shadow Sword, Braces, Defense, and Ring. Bandon, you have the Boots of Springing and Striding, Ring of Shooting Stars, and Staff of the Woodlands. Wisp, you have the weird sounding instrument.
Yeah.
Studded leather armor, psychic resistance, and the Hellhound cloak.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
That sounds correct.
What did I Ford, do you have anything attuned? You should probably, what do you got attuned?
I've got my, what's it called? My Ring of X-Ray Vision.
I didn't have you on the list.
I got Fire Resistance too. Is that attunement?
Fire, how'd you get it?
You gave it to me.
Let's see. Your color would be, let's see, there we are. Oh, you have the Necklace of the Prayer Beads. That's your color attunement?
I don't know why I have this. I'm not a cleric, druid, or paladin.
Yeah, I don't know why. You just have them.
Hey, Akra, I'll trade you the Necklace of the Prayer Beads for your armor.
Yeah, I'll take it. Sure, one of those do.
Oh. This necklace has 3 magic beads from Aquamarine.
Let's see.
It also has many non-magical beads made from stones such as amber, bloodstone, citrine, coral, jade, pearl, or quartz. If a magic bead is removed from the necklace, that bead loses its magic. To use a bead, you must be wearing the necklace. Each bead contains a spell that you can cast from it as a bonus action. Save DC as necessary. Once a magic bead is cast, it cannot be cast until the next dawn.
Okay. And what spells are is it attunement?
I gave it to you. You should see it in your inventory now. It does require attunement though.
Oh,
so.
Well, let's find out if I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
Greater rest. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. Nah, never mind. I'm changing it again. That Cloak of Protection is going bye bye.
Right.
So my AC is down to 20.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not B.
So yeah, actually, 4. I only see you having a Ring of X-Ray Vision.
Well, you gave me a Ring of Fire Resistance.
Oh, did you pick that up? You might have gotten that in a Giants thing, I think, or something.
Maybe I probably did.
And does that require? Yeah, Ring of Fire Resistance. Okay, cool, got it. I just didn't see it in your inventory.
Yeah.
Or I gave it to you. However, you had it though. Resistance. Cool.
Does someone have my magic short sword? Did I give that away?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who has
it's
it?
A plus. I think it's a plus.
Plus 1.
What? Plus 1. I think 4 has. Yeah.
4, give me it back. Thank you. Okay, great.
Wait, what?
I'm taking my magic sword back.
So you still have a
rapier. A +2 dagger.
Yeah, you still have a rapier, but I think you did have a +1 sword. Key3 is taken back.
My rapier.
Yeah, you have my rapier. I was like, I need to go find a replacement for this.
Cool.
Snacks McCracken did not have a rapier, and I was like, okay.
No, but you can buy one easy enough. So, who's AC then?
Mine is now 18.
Okay. Okay. Akers, did yours change? You said you're at 20. Oh, you're muted. I think he said he was at 20.
Yeah, it was 2 less than whatever he had before.
Okay, so then it'd be 20.
But it might be 1 less now because he took off the other.
Let's see.
Cloak, right?
Yeah, it's a 20. It looks like.
Okay.
So. All right. Anybody else? Nobody else really got anything that would change that. Wisp, did you put that headband on?
I did not.
Okay. As far as Wisp knows, it's a normal headband.
Yep. I literally just wanted it to decorate my room.
Yeah. And as far as Wisp knows, it's a headband as well. So.
Don't steal anything, Keith3. It's not healthy.
All right. So you guys headed to town. Keith, you're trying to look for something for Bandon. So if you want to make
healing potions, but let's do Bandon first.
Yeah, Bandon, just make a perception check while you're in town.
Oh, perception check.
Or
I have
investigation,
advantage.
You want, yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna do investigation because it's a lot higher.
Yeah. So you're able to find a place that does have some like pets and whatnot. Sorry, if I go far away, just let me know. I'm used to having them close to my mouth, so when I lean back.
I mean, we could hear you just fine. So.
Okay. So you search around, you do find the place that's got like some pet stores and whatnot, and some cool looking, animals. You do find some type of egg. The person on the shop doesn't know what it is. He's gotten it. He's had it for a little while, and yeah, he's willing to part with it for 200 gold.
Cool. And are there any scary animals in there? Like cool, scary-ish looking animals that would go great on our reserve?
Nothing like that. I mean, in this particular place, it's kind of it'd be like a normal pet store in a city that you'd find some, cats, dogs, a ferret maybe, just your basic kind of pets, if you will.
All right.
The scariest looking thing you might find is like a fox.
A what?
A fox.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah.
The wolf would eat it alive, I think. So I'll get the egg, 200 gold, you said. Yep. And I'm also gonna ask this guy to keep an ear out for exotic pets for our animal reserve. And if he finds any, Jeff at our castle will be willing to pay a premium for them.
And he does kind of, when you say, he's like, there's been some rumors going around town of some type of exotic pet reserve down the road, but maybe sometime if I come across something, I'll be able to come check it out.
All right. Well, Bandon's very proud of it, as he should be. So. All right.
Does anyone? So healing potions.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
You've been gone for a little bit. You haven't gone. I'll tell you what. I'll roll a d10. Whatever comes up with is how many is available.
All right.
We'll say. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do take that back. A d8. So, there is 3 of them. 3 regular healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
You could look around and find 2 greater healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find 1 superior healing potion, we'll say.
All right. How much does that cost?
I don't know. I have to look.
All right. I'll look it up.
And then make another. I don't know. Make a persuasion check as you're talking to the shopkeep. He does as you're you're kind of collecting everything and you're looking. He does say he looks at you and says a little quietly. He's like, I've been kind of holding this one off. I do have a supreme healing potion if you're interested.
Very, very much so.
And I do have I think I wrote down the cost of it somewhere. So notes.
Why is this so difficult to find?
I know I had it before.
Come on. Ugh.
I had it before. I'll find it again real quick. There we go. So your potions of healing are 50 each.
Okay.
So what I say, how many of those? 3 of them. Those.
3.
Right? So yeah, 150. Then I said 2 of the greater. So another 200. 1 of the superior, which is another 500, and then 1 of the supreme is 1350. So 2200 total.
No problem.
Those are basically non-negotiable. He's not gonna haggle for those at all.
Let me just 2200. Oh yeah. All right.
Okay. Anybody else need besides the chairs and stuff?
Well, I can't. I don't know if I can find what I'm looking for here, which are like the spell component ingredients that I'm trying to get a hold of.
What are they?
Charcoal, incense, and didn't say specifically what kind of herbs. Small crystal beads, some shaving of licorice root, a rod of either crystal, amber, or glass, some fine copper wire. Dude, the first 12 things are all.
Let's say 250 gold pieces for all of it.
Okay, because I've got like a tiny silver spoon. Don't ask why that's an ingredient, but it is.
Sure. Yeah, so we'll just say 250 gold for all.
250. Okay.
Yeah, 250. Actually, why don't you, if we bump it up to 300, we'll say you have enough to worry about it for a while.
Well, some of them I don't need to get more of. I just need to have one of.
Okay, so make it 250 then. That's cool.
Okay. So that's.
Mentioned I was gonna buy some books. I already took the money out of my thing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's actual book costs, but
yeah, they cost like 25 a book.
So yeah, I also found this thing. Someone gave it to me. It's got costs of things on it, but some of them are like they just wrote them in themselves. But they also have PHB stuff in there. It has furniture, but I feel like furniture would be a little bit more expensive sometimes.
Well, you remember gold. Gold is hard to come by. It's not like it.
So 12 gold for an armchair is a good price then.
Yeah,
that's actually not bad.
Okay. Oh, I'm zoomed in really far to this. Hold on. I gotta scroll back to where all this shit I was looking at was. Oh, they have religious idols in here and holy water. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Say,
okay.
We can say if you want. I don't know how much stuff you plan on purchasing.
Just 2 chairs, 2 tables, and a cork board, yarn, and some daggers and knives.
So why don't we just say how about a total of 50 gold for all that?
Awesome sauce. I think I've got everything on my.
Yeah, if that sounds good to you, that sounds good to me.
I mean, from what I'm looking at, it looks pretty good.
Sure. All right. Cool.
I think the only thing on here is a rapier now.
Yeah, and so the rapier would be whatever the normal cost is.
I was hoping to find something a little better than what I had, which was just a regular rapier. But
okay, make a. You want to do?
What kind of check? What am I looking for? Because
investigation or perception. It doesn't matter. One of the two.
Perception. Let's go. And then here, take that. I have it now, guys.
So
I'm not worthless.
I'll say you can find somebody that would have like a +1.
Oh, that would be great.
It would run you, we'll say, 25 gold.
25?
125.
125 gold. The highest bidder, me.
There you go. I don't know if that's what I've done for the other +1s, but whatever. I don't remember.
+1 what?
Sorry. Rapier.
Oh.
Just a basic +1 weapon.
125.
125, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Everything. Anyone else need anything? All right. Bandit, I need you to roll some nature checks.
Alrighty.
Roll. Why don't you give me 2 of them?
Oh, by the way, one of the things I'll also want to do before I also want to talk to the weed.
Okay. And do you have speak with plan? I take it.
Yeah, with my staff of the woodlands. So.
Okay.
Amazing.
You're going to be the dankest.
So what are you going to be asking it?
No, I'll just be whispering sweet nothings to the weed.
Okay. as you're harvesting it.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, make some nature checks. Go ahead and do it with advantage because you're kind of getting a little better at getting this stuff taken care of.
I think also because I have advantage on finding herbs and crafting potions too, so I don't know if that matters.
Sure. Yeah. Either way.
I think the only thing I have to do now is sell the junk Keither just gave me.
And I'll do a joint of guidance as well.
Okay. Why don't you give me 2 just. All right. So you are able to harvest, I don't know, by yourself. Oh yeah, those. So 19 and 19. All right. So you're able. Let's say I don't know, 10 pounds. How's that sound?
That's good.
And it's half and half. If you know what I mean.
Right. So 5 pounds each.
Yep. And are you gonna try and make sure that the crop is good?
Yeah, I whatever kind of
No.
special. I'd like to see if I can make a super weed.
Right. So what I'll say is, for the sake of this, because you have that are watching it, we'll say some of any you use plant growth. We'll say, like I said, 5 pounds of that turned into some strange, magical, odd weed. So as you try your first one, it hits you. It's normal. It's normal Bowie stuff. But as you light up the second one, I need you to roll a D100. All right. So this stuff kind of hits you a little harder, and you just kind of look around, and you're not sure. Nothing like colors aren't changing or anything like that, but all of a sudden you kind of point at a squirrel that's close by, and you see this little magical beam come out of your finger, and it's kind of got like some trail of feathers a little bit, and next thing you know, the squirrel's just kind of flying. And the squirrel has no clue what the hell's going on, but it's just flying there. It's freaking out. It's just trying to get back to the ground.
Now I'm like shaking my fingers at everything. Anything else? Are there any other living creatures around? I can
put it in.
Sure. There's something. This is why you guys are shopping. So.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, you point to, you see, you look around, you see this like a little I don't know, let's say a frog kind of hopping by, or a toad hopping by, and you kind of point at it, and you think about it, and it doesn't, no effect, nothing seems to happen to it. You're not 100% sure of how it happened, but something strange just happened to you.
Can I take another
Sure. Yeah, roll another D100. 60. So this one, you kind of. This trip it feels good, and it feels like you would have regained some type of spell slot of some sort. You just kind of felt like some clarity in your mind when you're used to not having such clarity when you have this. Not you think about it for a little bit and you just kind of shake it off. Sure, exactly what happened with that.
Whoa.
So we'll say for the sake of this, Bannon, you have, I don't know, with 5 pounds, let's just say 20 uses left.
Those are some really big joints.
Yeah, gigantic.
They are. I mean, we'll say
cigars.
We'll say 25. We'll say, just for the sake of ease. So just go ahead and mark down 25 super joints, I guess.
Mega joint.
Mega joint.
So anytime you use one of those, I just need you to. So when you say you're going to take a joint or take a whatever, take a break, if you want to use one of those, just let me know and we'll make the roll.
Nice.
Make you roll.
So, all right. Does anybody else have anything they want to do?
I need to sell some of the stuff that was given to me.
I'd like to go to our librarian friend and ask if she knows of any ways that we could maybe get Langlock back.
That's a good idea.
All right. So you guys, let's say if you the search for Langlock, you return back to the keep with goods that you've had. How would you guys get it back to the keep? You guys got a lot, some eggs, Wisp, you got a ton of stuff.
I take out the rat cart because I haven't used it yet.
Ooh, genius.
Okay.
A lot of my stuff is handheld, but
yeah, well, with the tables and the chairs.
That stuff, no. You're like,
right. So you could have it
teleport it.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to. Otherwise, you could have it delivered, or you can use the rat cart, whatever you prefer.
Keith, may I use your rat cart?
Yes.
Right.
Giant rat cart.
Oh, wait, really quickly. Also, would it cost anything to get paint, symbol of Mashak online?
A silver or two.
Man, you could ask somebody who literally just bought some painting supplies.
Oh, you did buy painting supplies? Never mind.
I bought everything I thought my character would want if he saw it.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff here.
I'll just wait, and then you can help me out with it.
Oh, it's gonna be great because I'm not proficient.
Oh, you just paint a slot of the Infinity Sign. It's great.
Bam! Do you like it? I have more paint on me than on the canvas. It's great.
So, yeah, Keith, you kind of pull out this wooden cart and you have it grow to normal size, and it looks a little strange because two oversized wheels and two normal size wheels. And you can as you listen to the wheels, you hear some little rat noise inside the wheels, and you realize there seems to be a magical rat in each wheel that when they start running, that's how the cart moves. So
yes, perfect.
So you just got to give the simple commands to start, stop, turn, that kind of stuff, and it'll move.
I don't have a license for this.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't crash it into anything, you should be okay. So why don't we make it's because it's magical, I'll say it'll listen to you easy enough, and you don't have to worry about doing any checks or anything like that. It goes to where you want it to go. If it's about to crash into something, you yell stop, and it stops. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
easy enough. So it takes you guys a little bit. We'll say you get back to the keep about nighttime. Bandon, do you want to let them know about this stuff that you found or no?
No, I probably wouldn't. I mean, I would just.
I bring you the egg though.
And I give it a big hug, and once I get the egg, actually, I'm going to try to talk to one of my animals and have them sit on the egg.
Okay. Yeah, one of the more docile animals choose to sit on the egg. Keep watch it and protect it. And you'll be okay.
I'll tell the animal to call me when the egg's ready to hatch.
It looks a little strange at you, and it nods, not sure of how to call you. But if you're home, it'll let somebody know that's in the keep that it's ready to hatch. You kind of convey that across. So,
what a shopping excursion this has been.
Zeph, how quickly are you looking to get your project done?
I want it done right, so
okay.
No big emergency. It can be how long it takes that person to do it. So
it'd probably take them. Okay, so normally it'd take them or so. Do you want them to get started right away though?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, how long did you say it broke out? Or
about 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Yeah, that's fine. He can go ahead and get started.
Okay. Cool. So you guys get back. Do you guys take it rest for the night? I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything while resting.
Dude, I'm gonna set my fucking tables and chairs up.
Yep, I'll get some of those in there for you.
It's gonna be great because I'm putting my cork board up and I've got my small knives and the yarn ready. It kind of looks like that old-fashioned detective shit going on.
Nice.
Like I just got papers.
At some point or another, if you want to draw, where you want the stuff or whatever inside of there.
Oh, I can do that.
I'll go ahead and add. I'll add it in. I believe I still got to build another 4 layers of this.
Did you say the magic words? Draw. Yeah, no, I got it. I did not buy a bed. Everyone would notice, but literally just bought chairs, tables,
right,
and a chessboard. Right. One of my more notable purchases.
So, you guys kind of take a break right now, or get some rest. Relax a little bit, and kind of collect your thoughts and how you're gonna actually get and find Langlock. You do remember that you did I think you used divination key 3 and asked for some help on finding.
Hospital, what was up?
So you gotta check for who does Langlock follow again?
Merkel.
So you gotta find.
Oh jeez.
Sorry.
Like a hiss or.
That was a sneeze. Reaction to having to talk to a neutral evil god.
So yeah, you gotta.
Got a what?
What is it called? People that follow Merkel, church, if you will.
Go to the temple.
Temple. There you go. That's the word I'm thinking of. You got to find something like that. You do figure you probably by yourself, unless you want to. It's up to you. But so you got to remember that's what you got to do. End up taking, resting for the night. Kind of collect your thoughts. The next morning, you guys do. There's some bigger stones being moved into the courtyard.
What?
I don't know
what. What?
Jeff seems to be supervising the moving of it in.
What is this for?
Are you asking that to Jeff?
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks of when Langlock said he wanted a statue of himself in our courtyard. So
Jeff just says, Zeph told me these guys were coming. I don't know. They're just moving the stuff in right now. They're gonna tell me the project when they get all this stuff moved in. So I'm just overseeing it as I'm being told.
Oh no.
I love you, Zeph. I don't know what it is, but I know I love you.
I hope it's a giant rat statue.
Oh God.
It's a surprise.
I'm just gonna tell Jeff, like, if I come back, well, I think I might destroy it myself, but let it go on. Let's see what happens.
If it's a statue of Langlock, we're just.
If it's a statue of Langlock, we are going to deface it all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna.
If it's a statue of Langlock, we're gonna sacrifice small animals to it and then offer our tribute daily.
No.
And get underneath and worship.
No.
So who's all at level 14 right now?
Me.
I'm level
Or what's everyone's level?
15.
So 15 Akros, 15 Key 3. Write it in chat. I don't remember what happened with everything because of the freaking. There were so many people.
So. 04 and Langlock.
All right, cool. Thank you guys. All right, so.
It's 4 level 13.
Yep.
Boy.
Yeah. So you guys tried to head off. Mashakal? No, not Mash. Yeah, whoever the hell it was, I don't remember.
Merkel,
thank you.
Don't get my deity mixed up with
actually.
that.
Yeah, Mashakal's Akros, right? Yeah.
Bob, I'm actually going to tell Jeff to use the sending stone to tell me what the project is as soon as she finds out.
And let me know when the egg hatches.
Okay.
And if the egg hatches.
So he said he or she says to you guys, yeah, I can do that second part of it, but Zeph, he looks over at Zeph. Can I tell them when I find out? You told me you didn't want me to talk about it.
Okay. Let's okay.
So it's up to Zeph right now.
I'll let you know. Sometime.
Okay. Oh, I'm putting my faith in you, Zeph. Oh, God.
Jeff looks at you and says, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Much is I can't ask that.
Oh, you can't ask what?
I can't ask how much his loyalty is worth.
Yeah, 4.
Because 4 doesn't know him.
Right, Jeff he'd look at you and go, not much. Yeah, you can go ahead. So Bannon, you can roll twice because oh no, you're talking about using it the one time just now. So go ahead. I think it comes back automatically, doesn't it? Nice. Cool. So you guys head over back to Mirabar, or where are you thinking you want to look for this?
Probably in Luskin.
Yes. Places I need to be.
Okay. Fair enough. So you guys want to head toward Luskin. It's going to take a little bit, to get there, but you're used to it.
Mm-hmm.
We have my rat cart.
You're taking that with you?
No, we're not.
Because now that it's full size,
you can't make it small again.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
let's travel by foot.
In fact, Jeff probably starts using it to help haul stone in.
Oh, fair. Good call, Jeff. Good call.
Jeff's quite resourceful.
Yeah, just the best.
Jeff is the best guard captain we could ever ask for.
So we'll say, I think if I remember correctly, it takes about 2 or so days there, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And if we happen to go to any town before that, we'd probably ask around.
I don't recall there. I don't think there was a town here. Oh yeah.
So I was asking to switch to the map.
I don't think there was any major towns before. Yeah, there was.
Oh yeah, we pretty much go straight there because Mirabar's to the right.
All right, so I guess I just need some people that are on watch. So 3 times, 3 people each.
I can take a on.
What role?
I'll take one.
Perception?
Everyone's taking one.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it's generally perception.
So everyone does one?
So I've got advantage.
Oof.
Oh, beautiful.
I forgot.
Bless you.
Retroactively, could I have fixed bad news?
Yeah. I figured you did that.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
yeah, that's okay. You don't have to roll every bit, and you reinforce them, and hopefully, make them less prone to breaking. Now that they've actually seen some real use. All right, so Bandon and Wisp, if you guys.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, we'll just make it easy and just say that those was there 6 of you. That 6 is going to be your perception check. So for the watches.
I was resizing something on my computer. Hold on.
That's all right.
Oh, there's just a big empty white space on my.
Oh, you don't see
screen.
anything?
No, I see absolutely nothing.
Oh, does anyone see anything?
Yeah, I see everything just fine.
Yes.
Just me. Got it. I am what one would call cursed. Good.
Yeah, the only thing I think is tried refreshing.
Oh, look at that. Me and Bandon, we perception buddies.
All right, so
I'm gonna
for the most
refresh.
part, you guys are used to, this trail, and you kind of know the safe spots to stop and whatnot. At one point or another, Zeph is on duty. And he's just thinking, the project's gonna be awesome. I can't wait until it's done. That's gonna be a good one. And Zeph, even though you don't really realize what's going around you, you're, like I said, you're more or less thinking about that project.
Hey, I do have a quick question for you. I took observant. Does it's supposed to add a +5, right, to my roll?
Passive.
Or is just passive perception?
Just
good question.
I have that feat too.
Just passive.
We're pretty sure it's
Well,
just
it says
passive.
passive wisdom perception or passive intelligence investigation.
Yeah, so it's just your passive.
Oh, okay.
So
you would have just been better off just.
You can read lips now, though.
That you can.
That's cool.
I can see the map now.
Too bad I can't read.
Oh.
Huzzah.
Okay. Why is this not cooperating right now?
We about to fight some bush bandits because that would be funny.
Bush bandits.
I think you guys are bush bandits right now. Pretty sure bush bandits would be a no challenge.
Dang. Always wanted to fight a bush bandit.
I don't understand why this is not working.
I literally thought that said cannibal farm instead of cannabis.
Oh,
yeah.
that would be a little concerning.
Cannibal
Wow. Is there something you guys aren't telling me? Like,
yes. Many things.
We'll have you for dinner sometime, Wisp.
I'm gonna do a refresh. Gotta refresh my Roll20 real quick. It seems to not want to cooperate with. Yeah, now it seems to be cooperating.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I knew because I just recently looked up to check their domains. It's not like I can leave comments or anything, so I had to. I think I have to like drag it into my.
All right. So
no one can edit it but me. That's what you're saying.
Right, I understand.
You guys, Zeph, what you end up seeing is kind of an odd thing, happening inside, during your watch here. you start listening as your senses kind of start coming to you a little. You start kind of paying attention a little more than what you've been doing, and you start hearing these like small voices that seem to join together in mean-spirited giggles. And you look around and you kind of start noticing that you by these things, and it's odd that you see tiny figures that seem to form and shift from the earth itself. And it's definitely not, it's not something that's normal. So, sorry, I'm just adding you guys here.
I'll go back to sleep. No, I would think when I would see something like that, whoever the closest person to me, I would probably try waking them up to make sure I'm seeing this correctly.
Yeah, you wouldn't have time to do that yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh man. From the white screen to the black screen.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there it is. Look at that tiny little map.
Let's go
There
see.
it is.
We're in another cave.
Are you kidding me? I hate this.
So,
I know what those are.
we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, lovely.
I absolutely hate these things.
I don't even know what these
I've
things
gotta
are.
reset my stance on the.
They look like misfits or misfits.
Yeah.
But
They are, but I mean, when I say that, I have a set of cards here that when I get a random encounter, I just pull a card, and this is what these things are. So, I'll say, bear with me while I learn their stuff as we play them.
Oh, look, solid initiative scores from me and T3.
Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't click
so
on my
good.
character either whenever I rolled initiative. Sorry.
Nope.
Ah,
that's cool.
nice. Nice advantage. Oh, me.
Love that the people who clicked on it got like the worst initiatives ever.
Yeah, really
That's
bad.
our reward for.
Whisper's gonna be like, you know what? I wasn't gonna waste 7th level spells, but now I'm just gonna have to because this isn't gonna happen every night I go to sleep.
Okay. Cool. So
I
Bannon's
have
in
some
there.
interesting things I've picked up, and everyone's gonna be like, "What?" I'm like, "Yep."
All right. So Zeph, 21. Number 4 was a 22.
For sure I must be at the bottom because.
All right. So.
Hey, Brandon. Me and you, bud.
These guys are getting a surprise round on you.
10, 9, 8, 7.
So you guys are all technically prone right now because you're sleeping, unfortunately.
Oh, good. My health. I've gotten so much better since last time.
What can we do? Oh, ouch. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Don't hit me.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. So, like I said, I apologize. I'm looking at what these guys do as I go. So,
fucking
get some music.
We've survived everything. This is where we all just die.
This is the end.
God, I'd be so mad that we just died to like a random
just on random encounter. Oh, that'd be bad.
God, I would just retire right there. Nowhere to go but down. The low light of my
God,
being.
Wispa's family would be so devastated.
Oh, magma methods. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh goody. I was right. I was like, as soon as I saw them from like a mile away, I was like, oh my god, no, not Mythids. Please, not the Mythids.
Yeah, they are.
I've had so many bad experiences with all sorts of Mythids. Dust Mythids, water
right.
Mythids.
Oh, dust Mythid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes, the dust Mythid.
That's what that was.
No, why me?
So,
Yo, motherfuckers need Mashako.
you guys see him come across. I need you guys to make 4 dexterity saving throws with disadvantage, except for Zeph. Zeph is the only one awake.
I will let everyone know you get a +5.
Right.
Solid.
So
All
everyone
right.
makes 4 with this.
I need 4 dex saving throws with disadvantage. Zeph, you get
Oh.
normal. You get 4 normal death. Not deck. 4 normal dexterity saving throws. Back.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
God.
My lowest one is a 20.
I'll just compile mine into like a list because it's gonna get mixed up.
It is, yeah. So we'll figure it out.
Well, I just said my lowest one's a 20.
Your low. Okay, yeah. Just give me your lowest one.
13. Oh wait, no, 18. Sorry, +5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I rolled
Yeah, everyone
three
gets that
26s.
+5.
Yep. So actually, I'll tell you what. I just need to know how many. That's what I need to know. How many times you guys have 10 or lower?
3.
0.
Ooh.
10 or 2.
So
we have the +5.
Wait. Did
Yep.
you
Yeah,
have
he has
+5.
+5.
So yeah, no, you have 0. I'm the only one I think that actually failed with the pluses you get.
I think 4 also got past all of them. They're all above 10.
Yeah,
with the
he
Yep.
passed
+5.
all of them because of my +5.
Okay.
Oh yeah, never mind. I can't do
All
math.
right. So Akra, we'll just say you got 2 of them. So for the first 2, Akra take full damage. No, you take half damage anyway because it's fire.
Because it's fire. Hey,
Yeah.
look at that.
So everyone takes half damage on all 4 of these rolls. And Akra, on these next 2, you take a quarter of the damage,
Nice.
or half it and then half it. So
2,
Cool, 2.
yeah.
2, 2. So that's
Yep.
2, 4,
3.
6.
So 6.
+5 or 6.
So everyone takes a total of 11 fire damage.
Okay.
And Akra, you take a total of
2, 5,
2, 5, and then 2.
I take
No, it'd be
9.
2, 5, 2. So yeah,
Yeah.
9. Yep.
9.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then
69.
Adults.
Akra, Zeph, Wisp, and Bandon are having 4 of them attacking you guys.
Oh, God.
Why? No, go away.
You guys are just the ones that were straight. Just the way it was thrown in there. So Zeph, 19.
I'm mad.
Zeph,
19.
19 to miss.
Yep.
Wisp with advantage is 17.
Yeah.
At
If
4,
it's not high, if it's not lower than a 14, don't even bother.
2 points of slashing and 2 points of fire, so 4 total.
For me?
Yep, for you.
Okay.
Bandon a 13 to miss, and Akra a 19 to miss.
Oh,
So.
right under my new AC.
Yep, and you guys are now wide awake, staring up at these weird-looking creatures. And 4, you are up, but you're currently prone.
Save me.
All right, I'm gonna stand up.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay. It will be with disadvantage because you do have somebody in melee range.
All right, I'll take an attack of opportunity and step back.
Okay. A 17.
That hits.
5 total points of damage. 4 slash. Oh no, actually 4 because you have fire resistance. So 4 slashing. It would have been 1 fire, but that's halved to nothing.
Take that.
So just 4 slashing damage.
I'm gonna test the waters out with a sharpshooter shot. Oh, that's not with disadvantage.
Nope, that's gonna hit though. Which one are you going at the top corner?
Yeah, top corner.
All right, that'll hit.
How's he look?
He looks rough. That hurt.
All right, then I'm gonna do a normal shot on him.
No,
Ah,
dude.
already, my word.
Hey,
Wow.
you're for your next feat, I think you should take lucky.
Yeah,
Just a thought.
that hurts. Just as Pepper Box was reinforced a little bit, and you thought you were good with it, but getting engulfed in flame and getting swiped at just as you wake up in the middle of the night doesn't seem to help you.
Step up and stab him with my rapier for my 3rd attack.
Sure.
Don't you have 2 pepper boxes though?
No,
I only
he
have
doesn't.
1.
Oh, I thought
He has pepper box and bad news.
The 19 will hit, and you basically jab the rapier right into your bullet wound and just kind of slice up and rip the thing.
I'm so glad I gave you that rapier.
Thanks, Wiz. And I'm gonna take a step forward and take another attack because I don't want to keep getting hit.
You wouldn't. Oh yeah, you would have right there, right? Let's see. 5, 10. Yeah. So one more swing. 14 to miss, I believe.
He misses.
Did you put any? Did you get any armor?
The +1 chain.
So what's your AC now then?
Chain's normally 16, so.
So you're at 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
The fact that
Zephyr.
you're like 14, I was like, that would have hit me. I'm so mad.
Zephyr up.
All right. This is well, I'll ask. It's dark out, right? Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. You do have a fire. It's kind of, you guys keep it low. Yeah. Obviously, try not to attract attention.
It's fine. I'm gonna just move down in between these two, basically.
Okay.
I am going to swing at that one.
Okay.
And I most likely will probably be using a key point, and I'm going to use my shadow sword now.
Yes.
Oh, real quick. Sorry, hold on a second, Zeph. Number 4, I need you to make
What?
A dexterity saving throw. As you stab that thing and you kind of rip apart, it explodes into a burst of lava. And you end up taking. You succeeded. You take it went in 6 to 3, and you're resistant down to 1. So you take 1 point of fire damage from that explosion. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Zeph.
I did one. It was a 22 to hit.
That will hit. Which one was it? The one above, up top?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
With 12
Yep, that'll hit.
Then right in between the two, I am creating a square of darkness.
Okay.
And then I'm going to keep on swinging at the same one.
All right. That'll hit. I need you. It's going to kill it, so I need you to make a dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Oh.
+5.
All right. Was that 33?
Takes no damage.
Good. So you take 5 points of damage as it explodes.
Yeah,
but you take none because you're a monk.
He evades.
Yeah. So you're good. He's dead.
Which one did it hit last? Was it all 4?
All 4 are gonna hit. So whichever, I don't know what your.
What was that? You broke up. Sorry.
All 4 of your hits are gonna hit, but your first 2 killed that guy. So I don't know where your next 2 hits are going.
I would just go right toward the bottom if I can, if you allow me.
Yeah. Yep. And I need you to make another dexterity saving throw as he explodes in the lava. And you're good. And you take no damage. And then you're.
That's really good at killing these.
Yep. And it would have taken all. It would have taken all stuff. Oh, you know what though? You can't use your shadow sword for all 4 of those.
Oh, was that a bonus?
Yeah, your third. You get 2 strikes, right?
Yeah.
So your last 2 actually are unarmed strikes.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'll do those again. My bad.
Yeah. Well, you can take the same roll, just add the different proficiency. It doesn't matter to me. But both those will hit as well.
15.
15. So he would still be up though. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't think about that.
Very good. You're not used to using any type of weapons whatsoever. So
nope.
The first battle after you get a sword, I'll give you a little leeway.
Don't let it happen again.
But this is your only warning. Yeah.
Clippity cloppity.
All right. Anything else then, Zeph? So that you have that cloud of darkness sitting right next to you, and actually it's just a 5 foot space, right?
Yeah, it's unoccupied 5 foot cube within 5 feet of the target, which it was.
Yep. So it's hanging out right next to you now. All right, Akra.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being prone.
Yep.
Bonus action, real quick. Sanctuary on Wisp,
Okay.
so they can't willingly attack Wisp.
Being attacked.
Yeah, and then this guy right here, he's gonna get it.
Okay. Yeah, they both hit for sure.
Yeah, I'm content with that.
I need Zeph and Akra to make dexterity saving throws, and Key 3 to make one with disadvantage.
+5 to both your rolls.
Okay, Zeph, calm.
36.
22.
All right, so Key 3, do you want to use your thing?
My thing?
Yeah, you succeeded, so I think.
Well, evasion I think happens automatically, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's automatic.
Oh, it is? Okay. So
yeah, it's uncanny dodge you need to choose to do.
So you take 7. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
No, just Akra. Just
Oh.
Akra.
Right, because I
3
take none.
points of fire?
Yeah, 3 points of fire because you succeeded, Key 3.
So
Yeah.
does that mean is that already
No,
halved or
that's already halved and halved.
Oh, okay. So wow,
So-
he max damage and it was 3.
That wasn't max.
Well, it's
Oh, no.
2d6, right?
Yeah.
So if he halved it to 6 and then halved it to 3.
Oh no, sorry. 3 to 1. You get to take 1 point.
I'll give myself those 2 hit points back.
Yeah. Sorry.
We'll make roll the difference.
You got too many things. All right, Key 3, you're up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stand up, and then I'm gonna actually bonus action disengage, and go over to Wisp.
Hi.
And I need to get rid of this because it's really gonna annoy me, but I'm not sure how I do that. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna use something new because I'm gonna
I'm
use
excited.
Green Flame Blade and the Edge of Subtlety to attack this guy. All right. So I love
Oh,
Get a reroll.
the
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Which guy are you swinging at?
the one right in front of Wisp.
Okay. Yeah, that will hit for sure. Yeah.
My God.
I need Key 3 and Wisp. Wisp, you get disadvantage because you're still prone, but I need Key 3 and Wisp to make
figured.
dexterity saving throws.
Oof, that's
Ah.
bad.
What?
You
What's
both
a 17
succeed.
though?
Wow, we succeed.
Wisp, you
The
take 2
triple
points.
13.
Wisp takes 2 points of damage.
I've taken so much damage.
Anything else, Key 3?
63.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you know what? I disengaged, right?
Yes,
And
you
I
did.
hit them.
Yep.
So
Cool. Bandon, you're up.
All right. So let's see.
Oh,
Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna make it go.
On those
Basically,
3?
Yeah, 3 to my
Okay.
right.
So we'll just, you able to figure it out somehow to do it. So let's see. Oh, a natural 20 for the first guy. 19 and a 10. So the very bottom guy fails. 23 points or halved, right?
Yeah.
And it's just bludgeoning. So yeah, it doesn't seem to do any extra to them. However, so that's 11 points, right? 11.
Our fire's out now.
No, he pushed it away from your fire. The fire would have been like kind of where Key 3 standing, if I remember how you guys were situated. That one explodes into a flame of lava, which kind of cools immediately on the title, the wave of water there. Anything else, Bandon?
No, so the one I'm assuming the one that's dead is the one who failed.
Yes, correct.
Alrighty, that's it for me. And I just basically stand up. That's rest. That's all I do.
Okay. Wisp, you are up.
Okay.
These guys roll a 6.
Oh my god.
amazing.
Man, how much I don't want to be here. I'm casting Magic Missile at 6th level.
we are taking a long rest, though.
What is going on with this? Where are we going with them?
All right, so I'm gonna put. I don't know how many I get. So you get 4 for the first.
No, 3 for the first level.
And then
one
plus
for every
1
level
for each
after.
level after, I believe.
Okay.
So you get 8.
8? I get 8? Okay,
6th
so...
level, right?
If you drag and drop magic...
Well, it's only going to shoot, like, because so... I can see it in my spell list, and I'm like, it's only going to do a dart at a time. So, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Everyone gets 2!
Yeah, 8 total. So, yeah, go ahead and roll.
I'm going to start with this one, then this one, this one, and this one. Everyone gets 2.
Everyone gets 2? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
which way were you starting again? You going
clockwise?
Going clockwise? Okay.
Yep,
got it.
Clockwise. All right.
Go ahead and roll them up. So 9. Okay.
6.
6. Okay.
6.
Okay.
6.
6. All right. Oh, that's a bad. That's not a very good ending there. You do a 6 as a demon seems to protrude away. No.
He's like, I heard you call me. I'm like, yeah, please get him away.
All of them still seem to be up. Not they seem to be barely up, but they're
That's
there.
okay. I don't care. I'm going way over here now.
All right, fair enough.
Into the darkness. I bravely ran away.
All right, so you guys have successfully killed 2 of the 4 that was able to use breath on you guys. The other 2 that are there did not get it back. However, there are still 2 flame breaths left. So I think, let me see how this works. That's not what I'm going to do over there. Where's my rotation? So Acra, Bandon, key 3, and Acra and key 3. So key 3 and Acra, I need you guys to dex. Bandon, I need you to do 1.
Alright, everyone's got a +5. Woo.
So key 3 takes no damage. Bandon, I just need 1 from you. Oh, there you go.
15.
+5, so you're good. Acra and Bandon, 9. So Bandon, you take 4 points of damage. Acra, you take 2. And then Acra, you take 6 into 3, 1 point of damage.
Nice.
As fire inflames you guys. And then this dude is going to step up, and he doesn't like getting hit by the tidal wave from you, Bandon, so he's going to attack on you with his claw. And then Zeph, the one's going to take an attack on you with his. Bandon, I think a natural 1 is going to miss. And Zeph, 16 is going to miss. So you guys see it coming, and you guys kind of get away. And these guys are basically set up for you to eliminate them right now. So you are up number 4.
All right.
I've done this to you.
I'm going to say I don't know more, and I'm going to pull out bad news. I'm a sharpshooter.
Which one?
On top.
Okay. Go for it.
I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. Oh, thank God.
That will miss, though.
I'm just glad it wasn't a freaking 3, man.
You got another. I think you got one more shot because you can reload and shoot.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can. Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. Are you shitting?
Wow. Wow. You need Langlock back.
Oh man.
Wow.
Man.
It's good that we are going to go find him.
For his performance anxiety.
So I'm gonna spend my 3rd attack reloading. Oh wait, action surge. What does that do? I completely forgot that was
you
a thing.
You get another action.
You can take another.
So basically, get 3 more shots.
Reload. No, well, you don't get 3 because it's bad news.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'd get you have to
One
reload
more.
with one of them, then you get a shot.
I was using my bonus. I went shot, first action, bonus action, reload. Shot, second action, third action, reload.
Okay, so you get a shot, a reload or shot. So 2 more shots.
All right. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Hey, why don't you stop?
There
Start
we
figuring?
go.
Okay,
There
there
you
we go.
go.
The
Oh,
highest
man.
one.
So I
Are
need
you
Bandon.
kidding me?
Man, the damage, despite the fact that the roll didn't get any higher, it went up every time.
I need Bandon and Key3 to make it a dexterity saving throw as this thing.
Fucking explode.
And actually, his buddy's gonna have to make it to. Nope, he doesn't take anything. You get the +5. Bandon, you take 3 points of damage. Key3, you get nothing.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else for you? Got some movement left, or you just?
Here and just kind of be astounded that I missed 3 pretty much point blank shots.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Zeph,
It's dark.
you're up.
I'm gonna swing at that guy.
Go for it. That's gonna hit. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. All right, go ahead. No damage.
Then I might as well swing toward that guy. How does he
Okay.
look?
Rough.
Oh, okay.
I gave him the
Roll
How
boost.
much
rough.
HP did I leave each one of those guys with?
Yeah. That's gonna hit. I need a dex from.
Yep, +5 to
Put
Zev.
it this way: as long as you hit, I think you'll kill them.
Pretty much, yeah. So 7, 3, 1 point acro.
1 point. No,
Yep.
I'm dead.
8, 6, 6.
All right, Zeph, you got anything out you want to try getting that last guy?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Punch
run
him.
over and use my bonus punch. I'll go,
Okay. Are you using a key point or are you just doing one?
Nope, just one punch.
Okay, go for it.
One punch is up.
13.
Bandit and Zeph and dexterity saving.
Jeez.
Plus 5 to
One
Bandon.
Punch Man.
Yeah. Hey, I
Ooh,
made
yeah.
Bandon save.
Yep, you need that. You need the 11 is what you. That was a full on damage. So you take 6 points. Bandit.
6.
6. Yep. Would have been 12.
Gotcha.
And you guys.
I
You
was
guys are
trying
a little-
to redeem myself from not watching. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're not getting a redemption arc on this one. You're no longer doing one.
Oh. Oh. Pat
In
Zev.
fact,
Oh,
Wes
yeah.
is gonna be like, nobody's doing watch anymore, and he's just gonna. You see him pull out this silver spoon, this little ivory piece, and a piece of polished marble, and a little portal opens up as he casts Magnificent Mansion. I've had it. I'm gonna get in this fucking
Nice.
hole.
Yeah, you guys pile in into this
It looks
mansion,
actually like a deck of the ship. It's really weird.
and
My
yeah,
mansion is a deck of the ship.
so when you get in there, it resembles a ship. Yeah, just like she said, a ship. It's
And
there's
all the servants are like, they look like deckhands.
Is there a room
Pirates?
for everybody?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like 100 rooms.
Yeah,
They're
so
whatever. I'm like, everyone can have their own room, or if everyone wants to share a room.
Yep.
I'm not
So
dealing with
easy
this
enough.
anymore. I'm going to bed.
Depends
Nice.
on rooming with Zeph.
Pillow
And the-
fight.
And the rooms, basically, whenever you open up, they look at whatever your heart desires within reason.
I open it
That's
up
what I'm
and it's
thinking,
just
Zeph.
piles of gold.
I
Just
mean,
piles and piles of gold.
You're Scrooge McDuck.
I really hope that she knows that if she tries to take it out, it just disappears out of your pocket.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I don't think
She's gonna
Key3 would know
be
that,
really
but
sad.
she'll find out really quickly. Yeah.
And it's like you can feed 100 people
Yeah. So you
with
guys
the food. So
bring whatever food, any food that they want, or are you gonna?
any food that they
food.
desire, it just
Okay.
shows up on the table.
Yep. It's all like the movie Hook.
It's
When
below
you guys
deck.
think about it,
Yeah.
you imagine it, and it pops up, and it tastes good.
This is literally Hogwarts, but on a ship.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, right. All right.
Yep.
Uh,
It's really weird because the whole outside is like a ship, but when you open it up, it could be like outside or anything.
There's a plank and whatnot.
Yeah, no, yeah, and when you open your room, you could be like outside in a forest.
perfect. I mean, Akra's an
I'm
outlander,
done.
so she was in nature a lot as well, like Bandon.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, wistfully like, oh, it would be so much of a waste just to use it here, but I ain't getting lavaed again. I don't want this.
Fair enough. So you guys finish your long rest, like back, and you're all good to go. It's nice being in a spot where you know you can't get hurt. It's been a while.
I also I make sure I close the portal, because if I don't close the portal, anybody can walk in.
I think you have to. I think only people are allowed that you allow.
I didn't roll it, so I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only people that you choose. But yeah, you and any creature you designate when you cast the spell can enter.
Well, if you don't close it, it kind of makes like a shimmery line.
Right.
So people can see it. So I'm like, oh no, I'm closing that shit.
All right. So you guys, kind of finish up, get out of there, and like I said, it's nice to know that you have a safer spot than a little dome to sleep in at night, if you so choose.
Yes.
You kind of work in.
The spell slot, yeah.
If you have the spell slot, right. So you work your way to Luskan. You finish up getting there, and excuse me. You start to look around. So if you guys want to make any perception or investigation checks of, trying to find these temple rows, if you will.
I'm either doing that or I'm looking for some piratey information. I feel like we should look for Langlock first, though. Maybe I'll hold off on my pirate quest.
If you're looking for any piratey things, the group has actually been here before, and it has actually gone out on a pirate ship before.
I'm looking for a specific pirate, but I don't think he's here. Just
okay.
He's definitely not here because I haven't finished the backstory.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you guys take some time to look around.
I'll pop in on the fam and then pop in on the guild.
Yeah, everything is going smooth. They give you a pouch that contains, we'll say 50 gold worth of gems and coins.
God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You can just call it gold if you want. That's fine.
Sorry, how much was it worth?
Just 50. It's still, they're still getting their bearings back. They're still working on, bringing it to what you're used to, and you know that they will be giving you some more eventually. Right. It takes time.
I'm gonna look at be like, did Keythree take us with her?
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably, yeah.
Be like, Keythree, what do you do?
I do a bit of this and that, and then steal things and kill people.
Did they owe you? Yeah, well, I know you kill people. I know that.
We fought a Rakshasa, and then, I helped run a guild.
You mean the thing that we fought before in the Giant's place?
Like that different one.
A different one. Oh,
yeah.
You guys seem to run into a lot of really weird shit.
Story of our lives, yeah.
Also,
I'm not even including myself in that one because I'm pretty weird.
Keythree just likes to swap the poop deck.
But before we would have gotten here, I probably would have spent 10 minutes and used my Inspiring Leader feat, give him some temp HP.
Aww,
cool.
That's cute.
So during breakfast.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Akra,
Oh yeah, if somebody's doing that, I'm definitely ritual casting some fine familiar shit. Let's go.
Let's see. It's my level plus charisma, so everyone gets 20 temp HP.
Nice.
That's nice, and that lasts until
long rest.
Cool. Or until you lose the hit points.
Or until you lose the hit points.
Right.
Guys, I finally hit triple digits in hell.
Hey.
If only temporarily. All right.
Temporarily 100. Yeah.
So let's quickly, for the sake of this, because I know Bandon's got to get soon. So I want Bandon to be able to hear where
super hungry,
where everything's kind of going before he hops off. So So for the sake of this, you check in, you do whatever you want to do with your family and Keith. Everything's fine. Everything looks good.
My younger siblings are fascinated by the cat person.
As you guys are searching around, you remember Merkel. Keith, you remember actually very close to here where you guys first heard of Merkel, and you do recognize a little down the road, some type of a temple or a building that looks to have her symbol on it.
Cool.
I think it's a him.
Seen Langlock's neck a time or two.
It does take you a little while before you figure this out. So it's actually starting to become dusk. So in the city, it's dusk, wet and murky. The sodden streets are quiet, with the evening shadows slowly creeping up the drab walls. You as you approach, you see some dark figures that loom up ahead, wearing shiny black cloaks and deep, faceless cowls. Tell us where the Gith is, and you shall live. The voice is low and toneless. It is heard with the mind rather than the ear. I said, tell us where the Gith is, and you shall live. The voice is more insistent this time, and the cloaked figures shuffle in a way that is both impatient and menacing to you guys.
Wait, is he talking to us?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what did he say? Tell us where the Gith is and...
You shall live.
What's
We're
the
looking
gift?
for the gift, Langlock.
Gith, Gith.
Have we heard of the Gith before?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I hand him a joint.
They just keep on insisting, and if you get closer to them, they are going to move to attack. So we will go
Bold of you to assume I would get anywhere near them.
Yeah.
Just to try to be somewhat intimidating, I'm gonna like pull up my hood and like wings are gonna like come at me, bitch.
So they kind of say, as you get a little closer, you guys, let's just say, and I know you got to get going, Bandon, so you probably won't be able to hear the end of this, but stay as long as you can stay. Just again, for the sake, I don't have a map for this, and this, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this portion where we're going to save Langlock and the astral plane, there's not a whole hell of a lot of maps, so we're going to be doing a lot of theater of the minds and random crude drawings like this for battles. So
I'm cool with that.
So you're going. We'll say you're going in this.
Fighting?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So you're going in this direction. Say.
Oh, so I definitely wouldn't be up there.
That's the reason I wanted to tell you that's the direction.
Come on!
Wow, look at that.
So we'll say the cloaked figures would be and right here. So as you and Keith, you do have enough time to pull, and you kind of flail the feathers out, and they kind of look at you guys. They pull their hoods down, and you guys recognize some mind flayers.
Gah!
Fucking fuck.
Smart.
Where's the headband of intellect when you need it?
There's like a little alley going down that way, we'll say. Say probably another one. I don't know, going down this way for the hell of it. Because it crosses. Okay. Everyone's got their stuff in. We need some better music than this.
Sounds like Toontown.
For what did you roll? And I'm missing Bandon as well.
It's got 13.
There we go.
I have the worst initiative.
That was me last time.
Ouch, key 3. All right.
Yeah.
So
this happened last time too.
We'll see how this goes here. Wow, they changed the character sheets.
Yeah, they did. I like it personally.
It's different. Definitely different. All right. So all right, so Wisp, you are up.
Me, little
You.
me. Oh boy. I would recognize these as things I've seen before, right?
Definitely. Oh, actually, I take it back. There are not
Oh, good.
Oh,
I was
great.
I was really worried that maybe they were outnumbered.
Yeah,
that makes it fair.
Okay. So how far across is that?
The other way.
Oh, I can get all of them. Good. I'm glad. I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static.
They're super smart.
That's fine. I don't particularly care at this point. I just don't like them.
Fair.
Maybe if I'm lucky, maybe they'll fail, maybe they won't, I'm gonna back up after that too, by the way.
Okay. Oh, I totally fucked that spelling up for that. We're gonna redo that. All right. So Synaptic Static. They all need intelligence save.
This is an alleyway, isn't it?
Yeah, there's two.
I'm
alleyways going.
I'm
down
going
there.
in the alleyway.
It's pretty dark in the alleyways there.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. Intelligence saving throws. A 21 for the first one, so I'm going from left to right.
Okay.
21 for the first one. 11 for the second one.
Fail.
He is hit with Synaptic Static. Is this concentration?
It is not concentration.
This is the one where they see weird shit, right?
No. This is the one where they take a d6 from every number roll of attack and ability checks.
Only if
as
they
well
fail
as
them,
con
right?
saves for and con saves for saving throws for concentration.
All right. So the only one that fails,
That's okay.
So the other ones it's still half damage though, right?
Yes, half damage.
Okay. So what's half of 28? It's 14? No. Yeah, 14. Unless somebody corrects me.
Yeah. And I'm gonna inspire who has the lowest intelligence and I would hate to get hit by Zeph. Get an inspiration die.
All right.
Does Zeph have like a 12?
Number 4, you are up.
11 for intelligence.
Elf doesn't fly.
No, I'm kind of smart.
Yeah, but I don't think he can hit me.
Number 4, roll before you start. Roll a Tinker's Tool real quick to try fixing Pepperbox because you would have done that. In fact, don't even roll it. We'll just say you did it.
Okay.
Cool.
You did it.
You're the man, Bob.
Because if you couldn't figure it out, you would have found some workshop to help work it.
Right.
So you're good.
I'm gonna drop the first one into the guy on the far left.
Far left, go for it.
Oh.
Well, that's going to hit.
Thanks. Double down.
That one is going to hit.
All right, we're finding out where it's coming in. And
yeah, that one he's starting to projectiles that he's not sure what the hell is going on, and from his he's able to just get kind of move out of the way at the last second from that last one.
Does he look like he's not liking getting shot?
He does not like getting shot, and he is not looking very happy, and he is not looking very good neither. So
he's not looking very healthy either.
Yeah. Right. All right.
Cool.
Anything else that you would like to do?
No, I'm good.
Are you all? Anything else you want to do? All right. So, Wisp. For once in your life, it wasn't a very good decision to go into an alley.
Really?
Oh no!
There's a person in here. Get out of here.
Out of the shadows, you see two humans that kind of have like a glazed over eyes, and they look at you, and they walk. You're the closest one. They step up.
Okay.
And then out of the other alley, you see the same thing.
Oh, great.
I mean, I was originally just gonna run as far as my movement was up the street, but it was like, I don't want to calculate how far that is what I really said to myself.
They have enough movement to get over to Zeph, and they draw their long sword out, hold two hands, and takes 4 swings at each of you, actually.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Just end me now. It's fine.
All right. Oh my God. A natural 20 for the first one.
Got it. Yeah.
And once roll 20 catches up, I'll tell you a 10 for the second one. So
14, the second one misses.
14 points of slashing from the first guy.
I still have my full HP actually, because thank you, Acura.
Inspired.
And then a 20 and an 11. So
is that for someone else, or is it still?
No, that's for you, for the other guy.
Oh God, good. So, a 20 and an 11, so the 20 hits.
So yeah, so 5 points of slashing from that 20.
I still have one temporary HP point.
Gotcha. Zeph, you got 2 of them swinging toward you. A 24, an 8, and another 12 and a 24. So 2 of them hit. These guys seem to be hitting you a little harder than they hit with.
Oh no!
Thank God. They were like, "Oh, look at this puny man." I'm like, "Oh yes."
22 points of slashing total for you on those 2 hits.
Okay.
And that will end their turn, and that brings us to Mr. Zeph.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately hit the dude right there, and I'm going to be using a key point for sure.
Which guy? I'm sorry, the guy right next to you. No.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, cool.
If whatever hits with one of the 2 hits, I'm gonna actually put the darkness right behind them, so they can't. Hopefully, they won't tell it's there.
Okay.
Just a surprise if I can.
Sure. Yeah, that'll hit them for sure.
So then the darkness is behind the 1.
Yep. The 14 is going to miss as it bounces. The 18 will hit though. The 15 will not.
Man.
Okay, but he that was a pretty good beating. He's not, that hefty per se. Anything else? So you just have darkness kind of.
Yeah, it's just hovering right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Or right there.
It doesn't matter if it can hover the middle. That's fine.
Yeah. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's it for me.
It's within 5 feet of both of them. Bandon, you are up.
All right. I'm going to use my staff, and I'm going to do a wall of thorns, basically right on the line, right where the mind flayers are, right in front of them. So basically, they'll get the.
Okay, so they have to cross through it, basically.
Yeah. Actually, that should be. Why is that still? Yeah. That should be DC 18. Sorry about
that. Okay. Is it you're making it hit them right away, right?
Right.
Okay. So 18
quadruple
dexterity
movement.
Save. All right.
Does that mean everyone's lightly obscured?
The guy. So again, I'm going left to right. Failure. 18. You said.
Yeah.
Just succeeds. Oh wait, hold on. Anything happens with synaptic static wisp?
No.
For dexterity. Okay. 20 for the next guy, and the last guy. 17, so he fails as well. So green dot, or doesn't they don't nothing. Let's see, 4. Oh fuck! This guy gets destroyed by the thorns. This guy takes 42 points that hurt or half as much. So is that 21?
Mhm.
21 and 21. So synaptic static, they get to make at the end of
At the end of their turn.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, one of them gets kind of just wrapped up and tangled in that wall and just kind of gets lifted up with it and just kind of just sits there. And it's just kind of, you see like a dead mind flayer in the middle of these thorns.
Cute.
Anything else, man?
No, I am done. I might just move slightly one to my.
Okay. All right. Acro, you are up.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to be casting a spell that as a bonus action, and you'll figure out what that is if I hit. So this guy right here in the middle, I'm gonna strike him first.
So
Isn't
there's
that
a
where the
wall of
thorns are?
thorns there.
Oh, it's right in the middle of us. Oh, then.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
thought it
You
was
can't.
like I thought it was
You
like
can't
the
really
red
see
space.
them.
Okay, then never mind. Then I'm gonna hit this guy over here.
Because if I remember, it says that solid surface. Yeah, so you.
Oh,
wouldn't-
okay.
But it blocks line of sight. So.
All right, so I can't see any of them. Gotcha. All right, then I'm gonna hit this guy instead.
All right, go for it. The one that Zeph's been beating the hell out of.
Yes.
That's gonna hit. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll that and thunderous smite.
Oh, does that hurt his friend?
So basically, that's some pitiful damage. But he's gonna need to make a strength save or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Okay, he takes 5 points automatic, no matter what, right?
Yeah, he takes the 5 no matter what. It's a bonus action that I basically had, kind of like the divine word.
And that shit's loud.
Yeah, it's pretty loud though.
Yeah, you're waking everybody up in the neighborhood for sure.
Well, hopefully the guard comes.
Yeah, I mean they attacked us.
Yeah, and watch them get controlled by the tentacle boys over here.
Well, you do remember that it's Luskin, so this kind of stuff happens.
Oh, right, it's
Oh, yeah.
Luskin.
And when he gets, so he needs like a strength save
Strength save,
against my spell DC,
which is
18.
He fails.
So he gets pushed away, and then I know Zeph gets an attack of opportunity.
Well, he's gonna get pushed into his own guy, so we'll just fall prone.
Oh, okay. All right, that works. And then I'll take advantage on my next attack then.
Yep. That will just hit him.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know what? I'll expend 2 charges.
All right, another.
Why not? Get rid of them.
Another 2d6.
Yeah, let me find it. It was just here a moment. Oh, it's right here. I forgot. I put it towards the top.
He is looking battered and beaten and rough as heck, and just barely holding on.
Got a lot of new tools to play around with.
All right, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, just when you think Key3, you're up.
I thought this might happen.
No, you're up.
Yay! I'm gonna fly right here and lightning bolt them.
You can't. Isn't there? Oh, is it just on them? Just on them.
So if you fly, if you have 40 feet of flying.
Yeah.
She's got the movement for that.
Yep. How high is the wall, Bannon? I just want to make sure you can get over it. That's 20 feet high. So
go around it.
I'll say you have enough. That's fine. So what do they got to do?
Lightning bolt. Dex save.
What is your DC?
18.
Didn't roll damage.
Okay. I don't know if I have lightning bolt over here. Oh no. I was way too excited about getting it. I didn't do any of the.
Otherwise, just 8d6.
Yeah, it's just 8d6.
8d6.
Is that your sneak attack? No.
Oh, is that my sneak attack? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We're gonna take 24 though, but
yeah.
All right. This guy falls.
Yes.
That guy, and then this guy. He's still up. He's barely freaking holding on, but he's still up. So we got 2 guys left. One of them is looking badly beaten, but both of them are looking really pretty jacked up. So
Lovely. And then I'm gonna bonus action dash away.
Yeah, I'd recommend getting within 10 feet of me.
all right. So these guys will take. They have an idea of where you guys are at. They're both gonna shoot their mind blast out toward you. I believe. Let's see where. Let's see how good mind blast can, if it can even freaking get to you guys. What the fuck is that? I wanted.
Who did that?
A person.
Oh, great. So, I guess I just measure it. So yeah, oh yeah, they're gonna get all of you guys, except for Wisp.
Wisp on behind a wall. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that.
They also don't care about their dudes in there. So
I mean,
I need you guys all to make
we were almost attacked by a bathroom.
What kind of save?
intelligence.
So Zeph and Keith
Son of a
get
bitch.
Zeph and Keith get my boost.
Zeph, you have a D10. Please use it.
Oh my god! Who needs a band of intellect when you're the
Was a D10,
got
Yeah.
right?
charisma?
Yeah, it's
I
a
need-
D10.
I need 2 saving throws from everybody. So
Oh.
Oh,
21
oh
Keith
my
3.
God.
Yep. I have a 20 and a
so
21.
Zeph manages to pass the first one, I think.
let's see.
Maybe.
Key 3's got
So what was the
A
bonus
total
for
of
Macra?
15.
5.
Yeah,
5.
5.
So
So it's
I
a
would
total
have
of
15, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta do
Is
how
that
many?
I
2 of
think the
them,
last
so we'll do
guys
one
needed
more.
a 22.
I just need to know if
Uh,
anyone gets. I need anyone that's got below a 15 is what.
I got a 14 on the second one.
Okay.
Yep.
So Zeph fails one, and
I got a 6
Number
on the
4.
first one.
on the first one,
got a
Zeph, you
10
failed the second
Total
one.
for 17. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the second
So, so on the first one, you are stunned, number 4,
Okay, that's not bad.
and you're stunned for 1 minute.
For a minute.
It's a little bit worse.
You also take 21 points of damage.
Do I still have the
Uh,
20
Take one
temporary
actual
hit
point
points?
of damage. Yeah, you take one actual point of damage.
Cool. Now I'm down
Everybody
to
else-
90.
No, yeah, everyone else that succeeded on that one doesn't take any damage. Like not even half.
That
And
means that's
then
done.
I
on the
don't need
s-
I don't need a con save, right, Bob?
no, you don't take any damage because you succeeded on your intelligence saving throw, so no damage for you. And then Zeph, Zeph, you're stunned for a minute, and you take 19 points of damage.
Absorbed by your temp HP.
Yep.
Unless you got hit by the veteran.
No, that was already gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah.
with our understanding of waking people up from this, if they get hit, will they wake up? Like if they are attacked?
No, this is they're
Oh.
stunned.
Damn.
And this,
It's not unconscious.
yeah, it's not.
Okay,
like-
it was something
yeah,
else that
it
came
wasn't
up
like a-
recently then.
Yeah.
It was unconscious.
Yeah.
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 That brings us. So what happened? Do that? They're gonna take a step back and get out of the freaking
Thorns.
the thorns. So that's pretty much all the movement they're gonna be able to do. And then sorry. So just Wisp, just tell me when and if Synaptic kicks in. So I don't remember what that does. I'm relying on you to let me know.
If they make a physical attack, it minus
Uh-huh.
a D6, and if they're making a con save, it's also a D6 for like
Okay.
spells.
And then at the end of his turn, he gets another check or saving
Yeah.
throw.
He
Okay,
gets a
so
saving throw.
he'll go ahead and make it now, and he'll have a 12, so it's still on him. All right, Wisp, you're up.
All right, everyone's gonna see a really big flash of light back here.
All right.
Finally get to cast it. Nobody's near me. I can cast it now. Fucking
Destructive wave.
Yeah.
Con saves.
Oh my
The
god,
thunder is terrible,
Oh
but
man!
the radiant's pretty good.
Wow, these guys roll a 21 and a 22, so it's basically a 19 and a 20.
I was gonna cutting words one of them, but
Which one?
too late. It was too late. I was
I
gonna
don't-
cutting words the one in front of me, but
Again, remember with cutting words, I give you.
yeah.
I give it. It's hard to do it when you're not
So,
here.
so I'm
So
thinking
which
So
one?
the guy-
Which one did you want to do it to?
the
The
one
first one.
directly in front of me. Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna fail.
Yeah, he's prone.
So he gets knocked prone.
He takes all the damage.
And he takes
My
all the
radiant damage is great, but my thunder damage is
31,
terrible.
and the
That's
other
the
guy
closest
takes
to,
half.
like a nat
Okay.
1.
So 15. All right. Anything else, Wisp?
Yeah. I'm fucking leaving. I don't care.
All right.
I don't care. One of them's down, so it's disadvantage, and the other
Yep.
one's just there.
Okay.
I'm gonna run.
If you want to run off map, just say, we'll just
I'm
remember that
fucking
you're.
running off map.
Yeah, we'll just. Let's see. We'll mark here.
I went there.
How far are you gonna go?
So that was
15?
15 feet, and I'm gonna
Okay.
use my full movement to go, and then
So,
straight up 15 more feet.
So you're another 15 feet out.
So yeah, I'm 15 feet off the map.
All right, I put a number 15 in your red spot. That's what that means.
Okay.
Just so we don't forget. So all right, so one longsword with disadvantage is a 10, so he's gonna miss.
Yeah.
And the next one is a 12, so he's gonna miss.
Yeah, I got away.
All right, and number 4, you still can see everything, but you can't unfortunately do anything about it.
There's some bright ass light in that alleyway.
Um,
I'm just gonna be thinking
He
show tunes to myself.
doesn't he get to make a save at the end of his turn?
Nope. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You do. A creature can repeat
I was
saving throw.
I was trying to remember from last time. I couldn't remember. That's
Yeah.
what I was asking.
You are right. Good call. Yeah, you're just singing away at the show tunes. This veteran will stand up and take a couple swings at you, Akra. He's going to not two-hand his longsword anymore, and he's going to pull out a short sword. So he's going to have a longsword in one hand, a short sword in the other hand. So he takes 3 attacks on you.
Bring it.
A
Never
9,
something I'm going to say.
a 9, a 20, and a 20.
The 20s are gonna hit me now.
So is that 17 minus 6 is 11 points of piercing, or whatever, 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
This guy, Zeph, he's going to do the same thing. Pull a short sword.
I'm gonna disadvantage on one.
Which one?
The first one. It's gonna be a
First one.
regular roll.
Okay. An 11. And then Zeph, the next 2 have advantage on you. 17 and catches up, they'll tell you. Come on. And a 24.
Well, that guy had 3 attacks. Holy crap.
Yeah, they get if they're two-handing a longsword, they get 2 attacks, but if they draw the short sword and one-hand a longsword, they get 3 attacks.
What was the last one?
A 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hit me.
So 7 points of piercing damage. This guy's going to step up to here. Oh, man. This guy's got to stand up.
I knocked him over and ran away.
He's going to go to there.
I'm a big bully.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and
Chase me?
No, he's going to dash over to here because he's closest. But he's done with his. So 4, you're going to have some attacks on you with advantage.
I was going to say, if he tried to chase me, it wouldn't have worked. I still have my double movement.
Yeah.
I will leave. I also have Dimension Door. I just didn't want to use that spell.
So the first, on you, number 4, the first attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
The second one is a 7, and the third one's a 22. So 9 points of damage total.
Wow.
And Zeph, you can make another intelligence saving throw as the familiar sensation of being stunned is over you, or I believe you can use a key point to free that.
Oh yeah.
Can I?
I believe you can.
It's charmed or frightened.
Oh, really? I thought it was any.
I think we went over this
Well,
last time as well.
That's just my monk
Yeah.
skills, but I didn't see anything about a key
okay.
point for that, unfortunately. But yes,
Well, then you
yes,
get-
I can. Yes.
then you can make an intelligence saving throw.
Just intelligent.
Yeah.
Come on, big money.
You can do it, Zeph. I believe in you.
+5.
You do get. I think you get +5 to it.
Yeah, you made it.
17.
Yeah, 17.
So you are currently no longer stunned.
Yay.
Nice.
But that was the end of his turn.
But that's the end of your turn, though.
Unfortunate.
So
All right.
that wasn't a minute, right? You said I was stunned for a minute, right? But
It's
that's
a
Yeah, but
minute,
if you
but you
make
do
the save.
at the end of your turn. You can make another save.
okay. Just want to make
Which
sure
is done.
because that darkness
Oh, 'cause of the cloud.
it disappears in a minute. So I just
Oh,
wanted to know
right,
if that
no,
was still there.
yep.
Cool. Thanks.
It's still there.
That's,
Yep, Bandon,
that's
you're
it.
up.
I'm out.
Alrighty. So in a line right behind me, I'm gonna do
What are you gonna do?
tidal wave.
Tidal wave. All right.
Oh boy.
So dexterity saving throws on the 3 of them. Not the mind first. A 13, a 17, and an 11.
This water's
They all
coming
fail.
at me, isn't it?
You're far enough away. So 24 points of damage for all of them, and they get knocked prone, right? Yeah.
I just see the words 30 feet and think, oh god, it's coming at me.
And you guys just keep on progressively knocking these guys on.
We just knock them over. We're a bunch
Just
of
a big
bullies.
bullies.
All right. Anything else, Bandon?
That's it.
All right.
Bandit moves, and that's it.
All right. Akra, you are up.
There's some people that are down right now. Let's
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ready another Thunderous Smite.
Cast Thunderous Smite.
It's a bonus action, advantage on the first attack.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah. All right. Well, oh wait, whoops.
You do get advantage on the second one too. So
Right, but that might end up being a,
A regular one.
because Thunderous Smite needs to make a save or get knocked 10 feet away.
Oh, got it. So he takes 18 damage.
18 damage.
I'm gonna say that I was gonna give him disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. He's prone. 20.
20. All right, so he saves, so the second one will hit.
Yep. Go and roll damage. He's looking really rough.
9 more.
All right. He's hurting, but he's still
Yeah.
there. All
And
right.
the best part is the Thunderous Smite can pair with my Divine Smite.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. Key 3, you are up.
All right, we're gonna do the exact same thing.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I just wanted to double check if it's half damage if they save. I think
just
it is.
roll damage
It
real
is.
quick. I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, it's
Great.
as
That's
they
you three.
both die. The highest HP that they had was 12.
Oh, excellent.
So yeah, you see Key 3 fly over where you would have to fly over, of course.
I can
so-
bonus action dash.
Okay, so if you want to go and then go back, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Anything else, Key 3?
Do I notice, are the veterans still mind controlled?
They seem to be. Yeah.
Ugh, lovely.
Yeah. You guys are gonna have to end them.
All right.
I plan on it.
Working on it.
All right, Wisp, you are up.
All right, coming back, using all my movement to get back over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna lightning bolt. I mean, they're already wet. Why not?
Hey.
These three's doing it.
Lightning.
Fourth level. Yeah. 5 more. 31.
What's half of 31 be 15? Damn it. I do got to roll on one guy.
Oh, damn. Cutting words.
Oh.
Make it easier.
All right.
If he's prone, doesn't he have a disadvantage on the dex?
Oh, I think
Maybe.
he might. Let me check that.
It doesn't matter. He failed then with that cutting words.
Yeah,
No.
max cutting words. Yeah.
It's only on attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
All right. I just gave the one. I gave it to you guys when you were sleeping, and he goes down.
And yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right, 4.
Yeah.
You really want to get in this fight. You see there's one guy left. Just can't seem to move. Roll another intelligence saving throw.
16.
You don't get a +5 this time.
But he makes it anyway.
And yeah, you make it anyway. So you just it's at the end of your turn, unfortunately.
Flash.
Still singing away.
Yeah. So this guy is gonna take a swing at each one of you guys, being Zeph and Akra. And Akra is gonna take the second one, or his third one toward you. So Zeph, one longsword, 19 to miss.
Correct.
And then Akra, a longsword, and so both Zeph and this guy's life.
Oh, okay.
And him.
I'm gonna swing first.
And it's gonna bounce off his armor.
Let me swing again.
And it's gonna sink in deep.
Is he still alive?
No.
No.
I wanted to bust that darkness all over him, but never mind.
Do it. You can still
Bust
do it.
that out.
I'm gonna roll and see what it does.
I heard that.
It would have done 27.
Wow.
Akra,
Bust
I
the
believe
darkness
Akra, I
nut.
think you take 20.
Oh, come on! Wait, that's necrotic. I have resistance to that.
Yep.
So that takes away my temp HP. So 13 minus 4.
That's only if it says if attack hits and the target is within 10 feet. Not Akra wasn't my
he
target.
is within 10 feet.
Akra wasn't my target.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Because I have to hit the target and then I can bust it on him if I already had the darkness up from a previous turn.
Oh, cool. Okay. I misread that. Cool. So you're good, Akra.
Trying to steal my hard-earned HP.
You're good. And that ends his life.
Woo! It's combat out. We're out of
Wow.
initiative though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a couple of victory laps in the air, and then not remember when it ends.
A minute.
And probably fall.
Yeah. You can make a dexterity save.
I'll try it. I gotcha.
Nah.
Yeah,
Got
you're good. You're good. You fall. I mean, how high were you?
Not that high.
Not high. All
Like
right. So you
10,
fall.
15 feet.
You fall, yeah, and you're good. Shortly after the fight, you guys are kind of just, checking it out. Are you guys doing any searching or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Search the mind flayers.
I'll remind you because you guys aren't used to because of the big dudes. Make an investigation quick here.
I'm gonna help Keythree.
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
gonna search the veterans because Keith3's gonna find everything on the flares.
Okay.
It's actually a 25.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kind of figured
tried.
that. So you find 1,100 pieces.
1,100 pieces of what?
Gold pieces.
Okay.
And 680 silver.
Very specific.
Yeah, it's they each had, if you divide that among 4.
Gotcha.
So, and you search pretty good and frivolously through the veterans therefore, but unfortunately, they don't seem to have anything. It seems like whatever may have taken players. Shortly after, just as you get finished searching them, you notice this strange-looking female humanoid that's coming towards you with deep yellow skin. Bless you. Deep yellow skin, braided hair, and you're wearing a brown leather surcoat, dark shirt, and trousers. And she kind of looks around. She looks at the mind flayers. She looks at you guys, and I'm sorry. That was probably my fault. I think they've been tracking me since I shifted into your world. Nice work though. What they say about you guys is clearly true. I suspect the City Watch will be along soon. If we can find somewhere a little safer and more private, I can explain everything.
Look over to Keith.
Looks at Key3.
So what is this chick?
She is a skinned creature, humanoid.
AKA, it's a
Yeah, out of character, she's a Gith.
yeah.
She is a okay.
Spilled my beer.
Unacceptable.
Not good. Not good.
Suck it up.
So do you find
the jaundice woman?
So what do you want to do?
I will bring her to the guild.
That's
sure.
a good idea.
You can find a safe house fairly close by.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to exit now. So.
Okay. I was trying to get to the point where you know what was going on.
Bye.
So, Bannon, what I'll do is before the next session, I'll do a quick synopsis of how you guys are getting to the astral plane and what's going on. So.
Okay.
Just so you kind of have an idea, or you can, if Zeph gets it uploaded, you can watch it if you want to. So. But other than that, have a good night.
All right, thanks. Gotta wake up in 5 hours to go to work. So.
Ooh, lovely.
It's like
I
every
get
Thursday.
to sleep in tomorrow. Yay!
Cool. All right, have a good night, Bannon. We'll see you next week. All right, so you find a safe house. There's something fairly close for you, Key3, and you take her over there. If on the way there, she's just constantly repeats that nothing. We have to get somewhere safer. So. Then
right here.
No. As you're on your way there, anybody asks her any questions or anything, she just refuses to talk to you guys, and just wants to get somewhere safe. And when you get there, she introduces herself as Janara of Arsenith.
Oh boy.
It's really close to what Bannon typed. It's the jaundice woman. So.
I'm typing it out there for you, Keith.
Yeah. Thank you, Bob, because this is what I put. So let's see how close it was. Ah.
Close.
It was decently close.
By the way, this is the money that everyone's getting, from what I found.
So then she quickly, before you guys say anything, what do you guys know of the Gilzare and Githyanki conflict?
Absolutely nothing.
The what?
And neither do I.
We know who those two parties are.
It doesn't sound like a fun party.
Yeah, you guys, I'd say you probably have been clue of who these people are. So she gives you a quick synopsis, and if anyone wants to know who these parties are and the synopsis she gives you, get the Mordecai's Tome of Foes. We'll have it in chapter 4.
Okay.
Because I didn't have time to read quick brief. I'll read it. I'll read it up before the next session and get something for you. So you have,
understandable. That book is huge.
Tome of Foes PDF. Is there an actual PDF I can find?
So it's the Gith versus the Githyanki?
It's the Githzari versus the.
If you're looking for a PDF of Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, I can hook you up.
No,
I think I have it.
It's called thetrove.net. It is.
I would say how I acquired mine, but I'm not going to tell anybody.
Nice. Yeah, I have them as
Don't
well.
worry, it's loading up right now, so
yeah.
chugging my internet.
So she gives you, like I said, she gives you kind of a brief synopsis of it. It's very similar to any type of war. The strange thing is, it takes place mainly, almost entirely, in the astral plane, and every once in a while, it'll spill over to the material plane. So that's kind of the gist of it.
Chapter 4.
Afterwards, she asks you guys. Any questions?
Let me quickly read.
So wait, you're from the astral plane or a different plane?
Yeah, I am from the astral plane. Yes.
That's really a coincidence because we were looking to go to there to find our lost party member.
Yep.
All right. Well, let me. I guess that helps out. How did you know to come over here? I seen a vision and told to come down the street.
Well, we were going to the Temple of Merkel because that's who our friend has aligned himself with.
Yeah, really foolish, but
it's
you know.
So
Merkel was a bit helpful when we asked the first time, so we figured why not try again.
So she thinks, well, I guess Merkel must really like your friend and wanna get him back to safety.
Or he's just
Everyone
really
loves
annoyed
him.
him,
He's
and
Langlog,
Merkel wants
the
him
Dragon
gone.
Slayer, the breaker of chains,
Oh,
protector of the
God.
realm. He's so cool.
So,
oh my god, how have you not heard of him?
Probably because she's not from this realm.
That makes
So,
sense.
one thing she tells you is that the Lich Queen, the Githyanki are led by the Lich Queen. She lets you guys know that the Lich Queen is one of the most evil and powerful beings in the multiverse. She's responsible for untold misery across many worlds. Despite her great power, there are signs that her physical form is beginning to decay, and this has led to a diminishment of her arcane power. Through his arts, our leader, Menyar-Ag, yeah, I'll spell it.
Menyarga.
Menyarg. Menyarag. Oh, Menyarag. Oh.
Menyarag. Learned that the Lich Queen has devised a scheme to reverse this decline. It seems as if your friend has been pulled right into the middle of it. She's prepared a vessel of flesh to transfer her spirit into.
Man, I hope it's not Langlog.
We believe that vessel of flesh is your friend Langlock, you say?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
If she can take this new form, she'll become more powerful than ever before.
She wants to have bedazzled eyebrows?
Menyar-Ang sent me to find you. Your mighty deeds are spoken of even in distant limbo. I need you to journey with me to the astral plane where we'll find the vessel of flesh and destroy it, and so save the multiverse.
We have to kill Langlock?
Will you help?
We have to kill him?
I mean, that's what we want. The way we think is the best, so it doesn't get to be used again.
What if we just bring him home so he can't, so he's not there?
What if we kill this Lich Queen bitch?
At that, she just laughs.
We've already killed one Lich.
This is no ordinary Lich. You're better off.
Saw's Tom, I don't think, was ordinary either. Thank you, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. You'd be better off coming across any other creature in the astral plane and walking away from it than the Lich Queen.
Well, we could always kill Langlock and then resurrect him later.
I'd rather we just...
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we get there and we can figure it out from there? you where it leads.
Fair enough.
I won't. If you help me enough, and you guys get me there, and we find this vessel of flesh, I will defer I'll defer the judgment to you of what happens to this vessel.
All right. First of all, you're going to stop calling him a vessel of flesh.
Yeah.
Because
Langlock the Dragon
he is
Slayer.
Langlock, Dragon Slayer, Protector of the Realm, whatever. Okay?
Okay, we will take Langlock, the Dragon Slayer, whatever.
Just say Langlock. You don't need to say anything else. Just Langlock.
Dragon
So-
Slayer.
I'll defer you to choose what you want to do with Langlock, but I highly advise we eliminate him, so the Lich Queen does not want to come after him anymore.
Listen,
Langlock
We
is
may hate
already
each other,
super
but I'm not
powerful on
gonna
his
kill him.
super
still my-
powerful on its own, and if he's got the Lich living inside of him, that's just power on power. I don't think we can just destroy Langlock like.
All right, fanboy, just stop.
Yeah.
That's why we have to get to him and destroy him. Transfer
No.
her spirit into him.
Save him.
I
before-
cannot wait to talk to the people who want to talk to us about this. Let's go find out more and insight the
Me and
shit out of
Xander are gonna
everything.
Smoke so much weed.
Well, there's not much more. I mean, I'm gonna be the one taking you. And she's telling the truth 100%.
Okay.
She's very confident in what she says, and she seems very stern and very. We gotta end, Langlock, or the vessel of flesh, as she's calling him.
Mm.
So.
Every time she says vessel of flesh instead of Langlock, I'm definitely keeping a tally in my head. And when it gets to a certain point, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it's not going to be nice. So
I have a question: is it just an in general tally? Because I have a feeling we're gonna run into a bunch of people who keep referring to him as the vessel of
people
flesh.
who I've told not to call him a vessel of flesh,
Got it.
basically. You know,
Dude, I want you to know how dirty
So-
that sounds.
So what does this vessel Langlock look like?
He is quite the character. He's graying at the
on,
temples, half elf.
We've been
Weird
told
tattoos.
we've been
Very odd
told that he that he is hideous and corrupt. Is this true?
Yeah,
I suppose depending
yeah,
on your
yeah.
perspective.
He's got these really
Jack
creepy
is only a
teeth.
little offended.
I'm
Jack
telling
is
you,
only a little offended.
when I first read this, I didn't have the idea of Langlock as being that vessel of flesh, and now that I do, and I'm reading and giving you this information, this is awesome.
Yeah, I would say to those who don't understand the journey he's been on, and even those who do, yes, that is correct.
Beauty is in the
Okay.
eye of the beholder, but I don't know. I'm not a beholder.
Are we gonna have to fight a beholder?
I don't know where this
fucking
Lich
hope
Queen. I don't know what the Lich Queen holds for us. While we look for Langlock. And I basically I know that this vessel. I know that Langlock is somewhere in the astral plane.
Listen, she didn't say flesh vessel. She just called him a vessel.
I know it didn't go on the tally.
Tally for just vessel.
That would be hell.
That's a lesser.
So shall we head out? Or is there anything else you might want to know?
What else would we want to know?
Chances of us coming back alive, and would it alter the timeline? Like, how long does time go differently there?
Well, is time going to be distorted? Like, in reality, it's going to be like 2 weeks, but for us, it might feel more like 6 months.
I don't think it's gonna be that long.
Okay.
But time. She does tell you that that time in the astral plane does move differently.
Is it faster or slower?
Yes.
Oh no.
Because I don't know if coming back too far from. Listen, I just furnished my room in the castle.
Well, let's put it this way: the quicker we move, the better off we're come back in a couple days than in a couple months, weeks, years.
I don't know how I feel about that. Key3, I feel like you should talk to Jeff real quick.
Exactly what was going through my head. I take up my sending stone and I'm like, Jeff.
Yeah, Key3, what's up?
So, we're going on an adventure to save Langlock, and we might not be back for a really long time.
And that's, I guess the only difference is you're letting me know this?
Yeah, it might be like a really long time, and we'll be on a different plane of existence, so these sending stones won't work.
Right. How about I try at least once a day to see if I can get a hold of you and find out where you're at.
All right. And if you know, we're not back in a year, feel free to
we'll hold
take some money and figure things out. Yeah.
I will keep the keep running for you until you get back.
Oh, thanks, Jeff.
Or until the funds are gone.
So
you know that too.
So it says you can send any message across any distance, even to other planes. But if the target is on a different plane than you, there's only a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
Huh.
Okay.
Only 5. That's according to the spell sending that I have.
Hey, can I speak to Zeph real quick?
Yeah. Zeph, the Rock wants to talk to you now.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
He's the worker here is they're wondering how big of a base.
Oh God.
I was hoping we could probably do say a good 40 feet, maybe 50 feet.
What?
You kind of hear a little muffle. Oh yeah, he can do that. That's cool. All right, thanks.
Sweet. Love you. Bye.
I love this game.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do at this moment?
Yeah, just give me a second. You're gonna see Whiff just sit down on the ground. And he's gonna cast a spell, but you're not gonna hear anything after he casts the spell.
All right. Anything in particular that needs to happen, or is
he's using his sending?
Oh, okay.
He's sending a message to somebody.
Fair enough. Let me know. Is that part of the backstory that's not done yet?
It's to his mommy.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Well, if you guys.
I'm just gonna, real quick, I'm gonna send money back to the keep and to my family and whatever, and I'm gonna ask Wisp if Wisp wants us to send money to the fam.
To his family? Well, I mean, he's got a bunch of necklaces that he made for them out of the gems that they took from the first 2 places.
Cool.
And he's like, yeah, these are for my sisters and my mom. And then he pulls out these daggers. These are for my brothers. And then this money is for them.
How much money is
300.
300 gold is going to them?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to take it and bring it to the people who are going to send things out. I'm going to make it a solid 1,000.
Whoa.
And
more money than I did.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 700 more, to be clear. And then I have way too much platinum, so I'm going to send back to the keep.
Are you giving money to my family? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
But you don't know.
You're right. I have absolutely no idea. When my mom's like, "Oh my God, you're such a good son," she's gonna be like, "I only sent 300. I don't know where this other stuff came from."
Yeah, but remember also 300. to most
Is a
families
lot.
is a lot. I mean, that's like
Considering
years and years and years
1, 2,
general living. So
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10
So-
siblings. Out of character.
Be like
Um,
waking up.
where where are they sending it?
To that island.
Okay. So
Did you
yeah,
read the name of
Q3, you'd have to drop it, put another 10 gold in, just make it.
No
'Cause
problem.
It's gotta go across the sea for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I would also send money to my thing if I might be out for a year.
Your orphanage.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
forgot Accra had an orphanage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dump all my platinum into that.
This
So
is
that'd be
the name of that island, just if you wanted to know.
Okay. And then so
Sakura.
after you just have to throw an
Extra what?
extra 5 gold to get it there.
Cool. Yep,
That's
I
all.
got that.
Or write a letter to my mommy too, saying, "Hi, mom. So this
I found
adventuring stuff
Bowie.
is really cool. Turns out my heroes need my help." With like a million exclamation marks next
Oh
to it.
God.
So
Man, I hope we
help
bring him
out.
back.
But I hope this helps you in my absence, and I'm gonna send him 500 gold.
All right. Number 4, how far are we away? Going up, by the way.
How far away was like the ice giants thing? Probably not too far from that, from where they pulled the lever. Else outside of that. I don't
just want to
remember
know
where
if
that
you'll
was.
be. No, I don't know how far you are from level. What's your?
Oh.
Oh, from leveling.
Yeah, from leveling up.
How much? What experience do you need to get to 14? Like
50?
1,000?
150?
16 or 14. What do I mean 16?
14,000.
Okay, I'm
No, what?
4.
To get to level 14, you need 140,000.
Oh, home
I'm
point.
at 136,367.
Oof.
So you need. How much
need,
experience? What would say it again that you had?
A little over 3,000.
I need like 3,600.
A little more than 3,000. Okay.
133. That's how much.
3. All right.
3,427 experience.
Cool. All right. So, anything else that anyone wants to do before they leave this plane?
I have a question for this woman.
Yes.
What's your money like?
My.
Because I need to know if this money is worthless or not.
We won't be needing that. We will be doing a lot of sneaking around and
Okay.
Ooh, my
avoiding.
specialty.
We'll be avoiding as much as we can.
Have you seen me?
We'll see what we got. We're heading. I'll let you guys know we're heading to the district of discards in Tunareth.
And that sounds pleasant.
That's how you spell that.
Two.
Yeah. And we're gonna be looking for a creature there called Yin Yang. Yin Yang. Just to and also to let you guys know that Tunareth is the Githyanki capital. Hence, we need
Your
to be laying
enemy's
low.
capital.
Yes.
Great.
If you want to find your friend, that's where we need to go.
The Vend.
Great.
I'm a Vend now. The Vendo.
So, are you ready?
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's-
Get...
Anybody want to redistribute health potions before we jump in?
Good idea.
And it'd be great. I don't have any. I was gonna buy some, but when I arrived at the
Yeah,
shop,
I've
they
only
were all
got-
gone.
I think I've got one potion of healing, potion of greater.
I'm glad somebody heard that one.
No, I heard it.
I
got a chuckle.
have your healing potion.
All right. 4, take 1 normal potion of healing. Acra, take Superior.
One potion of superior.
Yeah.
Bandon looks like he's got 1 regular healing potion.
All
I've
right.
got a good number of 0.
Yep.
Obby.
Bandon, he's gonna get 1 more.
Just a regular one?
Yep. Because he has his healing kit.
I have
Oh, yeah,
3
that's right.
regular healing potions, just to let you know.
Well, hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Hello.
heard somebody say something. It seemed like it just kind of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Zeph has
Do you-
3 healing potions. So
All right. Do you feel like you want anything else?
not at this time, no. That's fine. You
Okay.
can pass them out to some other people.
All right. So Wisp, let's give you 2 normal healing and 1 greater. Because you're
Okay.
squishy as fuck.
I am squishy.
Alright.
And then greater.
Yep.
And it's 1, right?
All right. So I have more of all of them, but like I figure as we go on, we can just keep passing them out. Actually, you know what, Zeph? Zeph, take a fucking Supreme,
Okay.
because this is how it is.
That's just the way it is.
Okay, so we have 1 of those left. All right.
All right. How are we looking?
I think we're looking good.
Good is a stretch. We're doing it
Alright.
for Langlock.
Yeah, we are.
Langlock, who's not a vessel of flesh.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if anyone heard it because earlier, but it was like, I was like, we might hate each other, but I'm not gonna kill him.
Yeah, I heard.
I will.
Okay.
I think hate is a strong word, isn't it?
Fair.
Butt
Hate is
heads
a
at
strong
every
word.
Single opportunity.
Hmm,
God.
A lot of love stories start with hate. It's...
that's right.
Sorry, Bandon started it, not me.
Yeah, I know he did. It's never
Listen,
gonna
if
go
we kill
away.
Langlock and then destroy almost all his body, all I really need is like a finger.
I still don't like it either.
Okay, guys, also thoughts. If Bandon resurrects him, he won't have the stupid stuff he's done to himself. I'm
might
just
not have
putting
a
that out
tattoo.
there.
That is true.
He won't have bedazzled eyebrows,
He'd be so upset. He's
Or
wouldn't be there
grilled
anymore.
teeth.
I like how
I
you
won't have
guys.
my teeth.
I like how you guys talk like.
It makes me so sad that I won't have my teeth or my tats.
Well, that's if you die, though. We'll see how they take you.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Yeah.
Janara looks around while you guys are having this Langlock, and she's can we get going? I mean, the multiverse is at stake here.
Multiverse.
And
I'm gonna be honest,
your
hon. I don't
friend as
care about the
well.
multiverse. I care about my friend.
Right.
So
If the Lich Queen succeeds, then your friend will be dead as well as the multiverse will be dead.
Fair.
That's yeah.
So-
Ah,
alright, let's keep
everyone will
going.
be dead.
Yeah. Over time, your friend will be dead right away. But
Yeah, his suffering won't last that long, but
And we're
So-
talking about the vessel of flesh, right?
now she looks just thoroughly confused, and she kind of looks at you, Key3, and looks back at Zeph, and
I'm
says,
definitely laughing. Key3 is so laughing.
yes, the
Zeph, I don't understand you.
Langlock, I
The
believe it
Langlock.
was. Yes.
The
That's
Langlock.
who we're talking about.
Oh, I get it now. You better not
Do
call
you
him.
understand?
You better
Do you understand
ever
what-
call him that again. I swear to God.
All right, can we just
That
hold
sentence
hands
went
and get
down.
going, please?
Yeah.
Oh, we get to hold
Man.
hands. I
I'm
guess I don't
gladly
stand
holding
up.
everyone's hand.
Or just somehow touch somebody that's I'm touching. I don't really care. Just why did it? We are-
You chose us, lady. Let's go.
So you guys hold hands.
I look at her with
whatever you
sympathy and I'm like,
gotta
I understand. I was hired to help them.
do.
And it just
Wow.
escalated.
You have a place in our home.
I know. I was like, why did you offer me a home? It's like, what is
For
going
sure.
Well,
on?
because
here?
I told you about the fake vault, and oh shit.
You guys have a fake vault?
No, alright, come on, we're going.
Man, holding hands is
You guys-
great.
You guys don't worry about me. Let's just get going, please.
Yeah, we're holding hands, aren't we?
Alright.
Come on.
We're
And
holding
she
hands.
so she starts to
Kumbaya,
kind of
my lord.
mention a couple things, and then next thing you guys know, you feel it feels like your mind has left your body, and just you're completely weightless, as everything kind of goes black for a little bit. And
Man, this weed is
next thing you
great.
know, when you look, if you kind of look, you guys look around at each other. I got a joint in his mouth or something like that, and you guys just kind of feel this pull as you're whisked away in this weightlessness. And moments later, you open up your eyes, and you kind of look around a little bit, and you find yourself on the astral plane. And as you look around, it seems to be a silver void with different wispy clouds. There's distant lights. You kind of see this occasional chunk of solid matter that kind of goes floating by. You do see a few buildings around you, and what looks to be, some type of city. So just to kind of give you guys as players an idea of what you're looking at and what the city looks like, I'm gonna remove the grid temporarily on this map so it's easier to see. This is kind
Scroll
of
down.
yeah. If you scroll down some,
Whoa.
this kind of gives you an idea of
Holy.
what's if you were to take a look at like the outside, if you like a high view of Tunerith, this is what you would see.
So it's like Guardians of the Galaxy Nowhere, but if the Titan had a full body.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
And
think
this
of
is
a better place for Langlock to be.
No,
That's what
honestly.
I was telling you. Love this place. Grabbed up
Yeah,
by
until he was
the Lich
captured.
Queen, and
So the Lich Queen was like, hey, new body, how are
So-
you? Don't you mean, how are you somebody? No, hi, new body.
So as you guys take a look around,
Nobody that I've gotten to like.
as you look around, you do see the buildings that are here seem to be a bizarre mishmash. I don't know how to say that word. Mishmash of structures
Mishmash.
that seem to be torn from all over the multiverse. There's definitely the varying stages of disrepair. It looks like most of them are abandoned. The streets are narrow and crooked. Right away, you guys kind of notice a slight difference. That it seems like the gravity is slightly different here. It just doesn't seem as natural in the city. However, you are walking around as you normally would on the material plane. there's a natural illumination to the city. If you were to picture it, it's like an overcast day all the time. However, in this city, there's no concept of day or night, or in this plane, there's no concept of day or night.
Right.
As you guys are kind of looking around, you see this strange looking, for lack of a better term, flying machine go scooting by, and Janara says, "Hey, get down," and she kind of pulls you guys down to kind of hide you guys. And it kind of seems to kind of stop over you, and you see a couple similar looking creatures, or humanoids to Janara, or however you say her name. I don't remember anymore. They look very similar to her. They look slightly different. Not as yellow necessarily. I'm trying to get a picture of what this astral skiff looks like. Here we go. So this is what kind of stopped in front of you guys, or above you guys, and someone's peeking out, and it looks. Wisp, you probably get excited about it because it looks like a normal ship, pirate ship, if you will, but it seems to just be floating in air. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it's floating there.
It's Treasure Planet.
For real.
As you guys hang out there for a minute, it seems to fly away, and Janara says, based off the look on your guys' faces, you don't know much about this astral plane, do you?
I want one.
So just to be aware, if we get outside of the city proper, there's no concept of gravity. Everything in the city here is being held by an artificial gravity. But as soon as you get out of here, if you want to go forward, you just think it and you go. If you want to go up, down, wherever you want to go, you just got to think it, and that's the way you're going to coast. So if you find yourself, don't be too alarmed.
What if I want to go onto Zeph's shoulders?
Well, then wherever Zeph is at, you think about going in that direction, and you will go in that direction.
Going onto Zeph's shoulders.
Well, at this point, you walk. I mean, like in the city, it's gravity.
It's just still just thinking with a constipated look on my face.
Yeah,
I'm thinking really hard.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
We'll have to try it next time.
You might burst a blood vessel in there.
Hemorrhoids.
Yeah, we'll have to try it. You think of going on my shoulders, I'll think about going your shoulders and see what happens.
Oh God.
We'll joust.
And then Janara says, "All right, let's. We should get moving. It's not necessarily safe to stay in one spot.
All right, let's go."
As you guys start walking along, you do notice that it seems like this portion of the city seems to be part habitation, but mostly a dumping ground. It seems like the few humanoid creatures that you walk by seem to be mostly non-Githyanki. They seem to have a few. You see an orc, you see some halflings, just some weird looking creatures you've never seen before, and just a plethora of different things. Just no Githyanki at all. So, and the Githyanki that you see in is they're more of a greenish tinge to them. So just to give you an idea. You guys, as you empty or exit out, or you find out you're in some type of. You look down, you see like a teleportation circle that seems to be on the floor. That's kind of how you got here safely, and safe spot to go there. And you guys start heading down, and again, it's just streets full of debris and trash. Piles of junk. The sky above looks like a boundless silver void, dotted with motes of light, decorated by an immense wispy agent cloud. As you guys are welcome to Tanareth, the Githyanki capital. It's called the City of Death because it's built upon the body of a dead god.
Lovely.
Although some say the god is not dead, but merely slumbers.
What god?
No one really knows.
How do you know it's a god?
If you could see how big this place is, there's no other explanation.
Makes sense.
And this is the astral plane is where dead gods or gods that are killed go off to, and they just float.
Explains why Langlock's here.
The air here is very thick and sweet with the tinge of rot beneath it. As I said before, it's very quiet in here, and you can kind of hear a city hum that seems far away. She's got her hood drawn upon her head, and let's see.
Man, I look like a junk rat, so that's fine.
It happens to the best of us. Right.
So she leads you guys to a building. It looks more like a crumbling brick tower. And as you do walk by, you do see there's like piles of different discarded items. Some of them are 50 feet high. If you guys wanted to look through any of them, you could.
Sure.
She told us we were in a hurry.
Oh, never mind. We're in a hurry. I forgot.
But other than that, you guys kind of work your way through it. As you guys kind of walk by, Lenara stops by a couple different things, and like it looks like she's talking to what looks to be a hobgoblin. And you can hear it kind of asking for Yin Yang. She doesn't seem to know exactly where he's at, but she asks a couple different people, and they all keep pointing to the place called the Shattered Dream. It's a small tavern in the basement of a crumbling brick tower. She knows where the place is at, and kind of leads you guys to, you kind of enter down this narrow steps, and the basement is narrow and long with made of raw and dusty brick. There's mismatched wooden benches and tables scattered about the floor, and a solid wooden bar blocks off the far end. There's about 50 people here, and the room is almost completely full. So Janara says, well, I've tried to ask around. Most of these people have seen me here. Why don't see if you can find Yin Yang.
She asking us to find this guy we've never met.
So, what do you guys want to do? So you're currently in the tavern and in the astral plane.
And there's like 50 people here. You said the room's like pretty full.
Yeah, the room is. I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder. It's pretty full.
This place, the people are the mixed mash of people. So
yep, there's humans, elves, hobbits. There's a few tieflings. Most of them seem to be drinking some type of copper-colored ale from ornate iron mugs. Chewing on some type of brown weed.
It's time for Bowie to go interstellar.
Dang it, Bandit.
I was gonna say, if Bandit
how would I
here.
like to visit you in some Bowie weed?
Weed.
So.
Who we lose?
Yeah.
E3, no.
I probably gotta be going to bed soon, though.
Yeah. We can stop it here if we want to stop here. It seems like
this is a good spot, I feel.
It's a pretty good spot to stop, yeah.
Vanden won't be too confused, like, okay, we're at a bar. That's okay. Oh, yeah. Bowie
we're at a bar?
Incorporated. Yeah.
Yep. So
Give us
this
a week
this
to think.
yeah, this will be a good spot to stop. And
Okay.
Gennaro is going to be with you guys until
Mhm.
she refers to
Until
Lynn like
what?
a vessel of flesh, or until you guys decide she's not needed anymore, whatever you want to do. But she intends to see it through.
Meat shield. Mm.
So,
Guys, I know you guys don't really like other, but I would love another meat shield.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure
You know,
she's our only way home at the moment.
She's also not a dwarf, so we're good.
I have so many bad experiences with dwarves.
We'll see you later.
all right.
All
good
right,
night.
bye.
Right.
So yeah,
Yep.
so we'll see where this goes from here.
The astral plane.
Sorry for the
If
long
anybody was wondering why Wisp was so interested in pirates, because he's looking for his dad, and his dad was a pirate captain.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, yeah. Well, he started out as a merchant, and then he was like, "This isn't working out well," and
This
so
is
he was like,
angry.
because
So
he was a
this-
merchant sailor, and was like, "Oh yeah, my dad's a pirate."
Well, we'll see how long this goes. Could be using the new. How long depends on how long the Wizards of the Coast is going to take to release their new book this year. We might be able to pull out some of them pirates themes or pirate things that they're going to be in the new book.
I have closed my eyes. It is gone.